Wake up, got a bed, go. Get up, and then they gotta go up. Gotta wake up, get up. Get up, get up.
Morning show.
Lower your camera a little bit. There you go.
Your camera's gonna get low.
Low.
Good morning, y'all. Today's Ash Wednesday, National Cream-Filled Chocolates Day. It's you.
See? It's a good day.
It was a double.
If I made cream-filled chocolates, the day would be on Valentine's Day too, just for the record. If that was my business,
That would be it.
that would be the day. Valentine's Day, for those who forgot, National Ferris Wheel Day and National Organ Donor Day. That's right, Valentine's Day. We'll get all into that later on. Rob Thomas of Matchbox 20 turns 52 today. Ice-T is 66 years old today.
Oh, wow.
And Teller of Penn and Teller turns 76 today. Those are your birthdays. That's not a lot of birthdays today.
No?
But those are the birthdays.
Birthday?
Yeah.
It has
By the way, I kept thinking if I was Barry White, I would have changed my birthday. Nobody would ever know. It would have been on February 14th. Hi, it's Barry White. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I would have done that already. Great show set up for you today. Be listening for the sounder. The sounder could play at any time. When you hear Alexa get hit by Cupid, you'll get Be Caller 5 and win that amazing box of chocolates as well as the gift card to John Michael Diamond Jewelry. It's all coming up today on the show. Shower Thoughts, Wildish Wednesday, all the Valentine stuff you can handle, and so much more. Hang on for it. Plus, I'm going to throw in a massage later on in the 8 o'clock hour. So I know you guys love massages, so I like giving them away coming up. And all the details on the Edison Festival of Light Grand Parade happening this Saturday. Your official stream provider right here, Big Mama Radio. I'm very stoked about this, because I stole it last year. I'll talk more about it coming up. I stole it, and now it's mine.
Do we have to, be careful when we get there?
Right.
Yeah, right?
Somebody's gonna be like, you stole it from me, huh? Yeah, I did. Got something to say about it? All right, let's go ahead and stretch it out.
Get advice. Ask for advice. Get money.
Bubba Radio.
Oh, what's really going on this Valentine's Day? I'm about to break it all down for you today. I got you. All right, so here is the dealio. Dictionary.com added 1,700 new words and definitions to their online dictionary this year, including girl dinner, Barbiecore, slow fashion, and climate breakdown.
Barbiecore, what is that?
I don't know. They didn't tell me that part. And what's crazy is usually when these come out, I get like a whole list. So I'm going to be willing to bet that tomorrow, somewhere I'll have a whole list. But just so you know, you might want to know in reference to everyone listening what Barbiecore is, because tomorrow I may ask you.
Is it all one word?
Barbiecore.
Barbiecore, all one word altogether.
Use it in a sentence. You're so Barbiecore. With the
That's us today in pink.
On Wednesdays we wear pink.
That's right. We're so fetch.
That one definitely needs to catch on.
Have you figured it out yet?
Yeah, there's a couple different ones. Barbiecore is a phenomenon that encapsulates the iconic doll's larger-than-life spirit. And then it talks about wearing vibrant colors.
I'm Barbiecore. Barbiecore.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so Barbiecore.
And your fashion is slow fashion, just so you know. You're so fashion. Like, you're so late.
Yeah.
Somebody's
All right. Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine trailer 24 hours after airing during the Super Bowl was seen 365 million times.
I want to see it so bad. I love Deadpool, so.
I love all Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy that's like, collecting figurines.
Sure.
I have a friend who collects every figurine. They say the Kansas City police may have asked Taylor Swift to stay away from the Super Bowl victory parade today because they are not equipped to deal with a Swiftie-sized crowd. How insulting is that for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Wow.
We can handle your fans, but not hers.
Keep your girls over there.
And she's the whole reason.
I'm going, right.
We're not equipped to handle 13-year-olds.
The Queen of Satan showed up in there. Right. It happened. Boom.
Done.
Gosh.
Yes, it's true. I picked Kansas City.
And if you were the devil, let's be honest, you take over the Super Bowl, you send all your little minions there to spread your message. But the big deal is you bet on the team that you can force to win.
Oh, yeah. Why would you want to be a
I
loser?
make a lot of, and I've sent it to Vegas, the city of sin.
Makes sense.
Where all my dominions hang.
It's very twisted. It's like twisted TikTok. I almost want to do a whole deal on this thing. Like the twisted side of TikTok.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy when you get in there. And then Conway sends me these things all the time. He sends me this thing. Do you know why a cow we call beef and a pig we call pork, but a chicken we call chicken?
No.
Because only the civilized ate the beef, and they didn't want to call it cow.
Oh.
And the uncivilized ate chicken. And they called it chicken because they were uncivilized and called it what it was. Hey, you want some chicken?
Oh,
Could you imagine? Hey, what are you having tonight? Cow?
Cow.
That does sound weird.
You want to come over for some cow? We're having cow and pig tonight.
Yeah, you want some
Do you
pig?
know that lobster was considered poor people food? When lobster
Really?
first started, they were like cockroaches because it's really the roaches of the sea. I mean, that's
Right.
Yeah, they're
shrimp and
bottom
stuff.
feeders.
So originally, it wasn't until Eastern or West, whatever the civilization, Europeans.
These
they
are
started
very
eating
nice. We'll eat them with our beef and pork.
Our cow and lobster.
Right.
Cow and lobster.
Cow and lobster.
Could you imagine? I'm
Yeah.
just
A whole
saying.
new meat
Right.
with
Yeah,
the
they
surf
actually,
and turf.
they actually, it was for poor people.
Because
Poor
it's
people
sea
eat lobster.
roaches.
It's sea roach. It's basically what it is. They used to catch it, and
You don't like lobster?
No.
Oh, I love
Tail.
lobster.
Tail
yeah.
and claws. That's it.
Right.
Anybody who sits around and eats all the insides, you're weird.
that's why I can't eat crayfish, bro. Because it's got no.
That's why I
no
don't go to
tail.
lobster feast, because they all look at me and be like, you have to eat the rest. Well, I'm out. Thanks.
I'm out. Bye. No, I don't either.
But don't take me to a crab feast.
Yeah.
I'll hurt you. There were two streakers in the Super Bowl on Sunday, by the way. You didn't see them on TV, but they were both tackled and arrested.
Yeah. You can find the videos on TikTok.
On the twisted side of TikTok.
Right?
Welcome to the twisted side.
A Methodist pastor in Connecticut is being accused of dealing with dealing crystal meth out of his church rectory. He's 63 years old.
No.
Why would he deal it out of?
Out of the
Out of
little
his ass?
confession?
Yeah, you would come up and instead of getting that little piece of bread, you got a little piece of meth.
Rectally?
No.
No, it was probably in the dish. He had some of the little.
The rectory.
Rectally.
The church's rectory. That's like where the
Rectory.
church happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the back of the church.
Kind of is.
I mean, yeah, it is. That's probably how it got its name.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Son of a bitch.
I thought that meant the back of the church.
Put that in my shower thoughts here in a minute. Do they call it a rectory because it's in the back of the church?
And it's where the sun don't shine.
I bet you didn't know that 90% of Valentine's Day flowers in the U.S. pass through, you know this answer, Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
You told me about the plants coming through there. Yeah, when I read this, I was like, oh, Cecil know this, but you didn't. My bad.
Way to overestimate me.
By moving from Seattle to Miami, Jeff Bezos is saving $600 million a year in taxes.
Wait, moving to Seattle?
Moving to Miami. He's leaving Seattle, moving to Miami.
Seattle taxes are higher than Miami?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
There's no state tax in Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, anybody who moves here who works for a payroll somewhere else and they move here, like, wait a second.
What?
Why am I working for the same amount of money, but my checks are larger? Because the state don't take your shit.
Never mind that, bro. Just think about how much money you have to make in order to save $600 million in taxes.
Yeah, right?
Think about that for a second. How much money you make. You're still paying taxes, but you're saving $600
million on them.
The amount of money you're making.
Because the Super Bowl went into overtime, Buffalo Wild Wings is giving fans 6 free wings on Monday, February 26th from 2 to 5 p.m. Both boneless and traditional wings qualify for the deal, and there is no purchase necessary to redeem the freebies. All fans have to order for dine-in or place their takeout order in person.
All right. We know where we're getting lunch
Side
from.
topic. Amazon rakes in $1.29 billion daily. That equals
Dang.
$52 million an hour, or $896,000 per minute, or $15,000 every second.
Well, and Amazon's global, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
mean-
crazy.
What if that's the good side?
what if that's the bad side?
What if it's the good side? What if Jeff Bezos and what's the other rich guy? What's the two of them? Jeff Bezos and
the guy from SpaceX or whatever, Robert Branson.
no, that's Virgin guy. That's Robert
Virgin.
Branson. He's not American. I'm talking about the American guy. There's Jeff Bezos and there's
from Facebook.
right. No, not Mark Zuckerberg. There's the Amazon guy and there's somebody else. Jeff Bezos is
What company?
I don't know. I can't remember.
One of
now.
those rich guys.
Who does
Bezos, Andrew Jassy, Jeffrey Blackburn.
who does SpaceX?
Elon.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
There it is. Elon Musk.
He's
and-
not American
British.
either.
He's British? He sucks too then.
Wait, he's not American.
But so what if one of them is like one of them's the devil and one of them's the good, the good side, the God side. One of them is a
Good
demon, right?
and evil.
Yeah.
Right. One of them is like the world is
You
crazy.
Don't know.
Just get to the twisted side of TikTok. Today is Valentine's Day. I told you about that. The most popular gifts for women are flowers, chocolates, and jewelry. Ladies, just so you know, the most popular gifts for men are sex, sex, and sex.
I don't know, bro.
You don't think that's
You
true?
don't know.
I don't know, bro. I'm getting old enough now where that's not enough, honey. I need to pay some better. I'm just telling you, bro, because I could do better all by myself. So I'm
Right.
just saying.
Damn.
I'm just saying, bro.
Sorry,
Pay a bill
Juju.
too. Like pay a bill too, bro.
Pay a bill.
Pay a bill too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's 2024, bro. You're equal. You're my equal. I'm not above you. You're not above me. Pay this bill, bitch.
You say that to Juju, to her
No.
face?
Hell
Exactly.
no.
Whoop
Hell
it.
no.
Why?
Talks a lot of shit before she wakes up.
Before 8
Saying,
a.m.
You out here talking mad shit before she wakes up.
But I be
making
saying,
up
I
stuff.
got mind control over Juju.
He's got 40 more
She
minutes.
tells me to shut up. I shut up. But when she leaves,
I'll be talking
I'll be
again.
talking again.
Despite rumors that President Biden will step down or be replaced as Democratic presidential nominee, he and his supporters continue to insist he's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Except for maybe into the light.
Okay.
I'm not going. Speaking of that, Kamala Harris says, I said this yesterday, quote unquote, she is ready to serve. Which is great because her next job is going to be waiting tables. I got you.
You got
Yeah, that
him.
was a
I
good
got
one.
him. I got him.
I'll give you that one.
And last but not least, it's been all over the world. Beyonce has recorded a country album.
No
2 songs.
way.
Just 2 country
Well,
songs?
she dropped 2 songs.
She dropped 2 songs?
Yeah, she dropped 2 country songs.
Right, I actually heard about it. In order to appeal to the audience, the first song to be released is Single Cousins, Put a Ring on It.
Single cousins, put an onion ring on it.
Put it on your ring.
Put an onion ring on
I
it.
like that.
There you go. And that is what's really going on. You guys ready for Valentine's Day? Is it something that you...
Yes, I'm excited.
Let me ask you a question before we even get into it, since we're a 50-50 show here, guys and girls. Is it equally important for you to do something special for your man, or is it a day for the man to do something special for the woman?
No, I like to do things for him too.
Okay.
So I already put a
yeah.
little gift bag in front of his bed, so when he wakes up, he'll probably trip over it. But that's probably the first thing I'm gonna hear. God damn it! Improper gift placement.
And then he's going to, oh, son of a bitch. She got me a gift.
How do you feel about this?
I don't know. I think it's more for guys to girls. It's weird because what does a girl really get a guy on Valentine's Day? I'm curious about that. Like, what would
a
you
lot of
possibly
weird
get?
stuff.
Whoa.
Sarah got me
What was
boxers with her face on them once,
Easy,
which ended up
weird
being
stuff.
my favorite boxers. And it's coincidentally, when I would go out with my friends, the only boxers available.
I wonder why.
I would open the drawer and be like, wow, these are the only ones left?
That's it.
I feel like the drawer was full yesterday.
Have
Nope,
fun,
Sarah
honey.
said sorry. I got to do wash today.
Yeah, I think it's more for guys. I think
Is
to
that
show-
because you have low expectations? You've never been spoiled
Not
on
really. I just have a
Valentine's Day?
definition of what I think a man needs to bring to the table and what a woman needs to bring to the table. And I think as a man, that's our job, is to make sure that we appreciate those holidays that make them feel extra special.
Do you do the whole rose petal things and candles and all that stuff when you?
I used to, but now that I got her, I'm like, I don't want to have to sweep this up. Not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm like, you know, I love you. You love me. I love you. I'm not doing the rose petal thing, bro. Not gonna do it, bro.
Go stand outside.
Right,
I'll
go
shower
outside.
you.
I'll throw a bouquet of roses at you, bro. If I throw it hard enough, they'll scatter everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So,
But we can only do that outside, like Ben
right.
said.
I'm not
only
doing
outside.
that. I'm not doing it. No, yeah. I'm guilty, man. As you get later and later into your relationship, you start letting stuff like that slide, and it's wrong. I think it's
Actually,
important.
6 out of 10 of 6 out of 10 Americans, 6 out of 10 women don't believe in the hype behind Valentine's Day.
Well, we talked about this because remember I said, we talked about this weeks ago, and I said, I like it when Mike brings randomly home.
Correct.
And the funny
Yes.
thing is he must have been listening because that Friday I got flowers. But
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I like those things. Like, you know, he drives by the little stands on the side of the road and is like, oh, those flowers are pretty. And he just grabs them and
I
brings
like
them home
that
to me.
too.
I think there's too
I
much
don't think
pressure
it-
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I don't think it should be a day
Like,
of
right
you
now,
have
like
to do it.
Correct. And I think the only way that you should is if you don't do your job the rest of the year. Because then that's when it's like you're making up for it. It's like those guys that have like the white pickup trucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you know, they're obviously that's why they buy a truck, because
Exactly.
nobody would buy a truck,
Especially white.
a white truck, if you know they're making up for something. It's like when
What
they
I
have
gotta
in
write
the
this down. I gotta write
world
this
is
down. I gotta write this down.
yeah.
Because I got to tell you something about that. But what's funny is Major League Baseball player in Southwest Floridian Michael Tucker used to play for a whole bunch of teams. He used to be on my show, and one time he was on Valentine's Day. We had the segment that we did was on Valentine's Day, and I said, what are you doing for your wife? We all used to talk about his hot wife and all this stuff, and he goes, nothing. My wife gets something every day, not just one day a year.
Oh
If you
my
have to be the person
goodness.
who gives her something just one day a year, then you're doing it wrong.
Right.
You know, everything doesn't have to be a struggle, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why does everything have to be a thing?
Right.
Like, it's
Right.
Valentine's Day, you feel like celebrate it. If you
And
don't,
the,
you don't.
The
but
worst
whatever.
part about Valentine's Day is how it's society's put so much pressure on people to outdo the next person.
There's no pressure. You do what you want. That's only in your head. Because you can't copy what they're gonna tell you to buy.
You
all
tell
kinds
him
of
that
weird stuff.
now. He's got a $900 bouquet of flowers on his wedding.
Right.
Do you really?
No.
No.
I don't. I am a huge non-believer in flowers. I
So
think it's
Sarah.
an incredible waste of money.
Plants.
An incredible
Yeah.
waste of money. I would rather do plants all day.
That's what
every day.
Sarah wants.
I would rather do
Sarah-
plants all
because
day.
The flowers
It's
die.
gonna it's gonna die in 3 days.
And I just say I do love flowers. Like
I do
will
love 'em,
randomly
but-
When like in my house, I like to have flowers like put on a vase and let them rot there. But I like it. I don't know what it is.
Do you
I just
go
like
buy
how-
the flowers outside of Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I'd rather do plants all day. It's a lot easier, a lot better to
I
maintain.
kill all my plants.
I do, too.
Not I would, but I can't.
I don't have a green
Sarah,
thumb.
Sarah and I we're moments away from our official. The 23rd is our 10th wedding anniversary. When Valentine's Day comes around, it's right after both of our birthdays. We're almost spent.
Right.
Like so,
And then you
what
have
I
your anniversary coming up.
right.
Like,
So what I believe, and this is what we believe, I think, and hopefully I'm right. Oh, I had a conversation with her about this. I was like, "Where are we at on this? Where are we at on this? I need to know where we're at on
Tell
this."
me what I believe.
Like, no, it's like, where are we at? I actually had that communication with my wife. Look, I want to know what your expectations are. You expecting, like, a big ass gift or something? I need to know what you
Right.
expect.
I don't think
because
Sarah's
you
like
know
that
what
at
we
all.
did. No, she's like, I don't expect anything.
Right.
We're cool.
Right,
What
we're
we
good.
do is get together and make like heart shaped pizzas, and it's like
Memories.
it's a couple
Memories.
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
What I believe Valentine's Day is, and I love that you kind of took one side and you took the other, and I didn't even ask your opinion. I'm sorry, my apologies. But I believe it's a couples thing. Like if you want to get gifts, that's cool. And I don't look like Charlie, like C's or Charlie. I don't expect anything,
Right.
and
Yeah.
and don't care if I'm not gonna be man.
she didn't give me no.
I'm not going to be
Remember that.
disappointed. And if I get something, I'm pleasantly surprised. Does that
Right.
make
This
sense?
is the problem that we have during Christmas as well.
I hate Christmas
Because
shopping.
it's like
Hate it.
I don't. There's nothing I want. Like on any holiday, there's nothing that I want, and I'm blessed to be able to say this, and it's not lost on me the fact that I am blessed to be able to
Not
say
me.
this.
You both got me exactly what I ever wanted in my life, bro. I never knew I wanted something so bad until you guys gave me PlayStation points. I was like, yes, every gun is mine. Bro, you have no idea. I never thought I needed something. I'm just going to let you know.
teenager.
I'm the
Look at
same
him.
way.
Yes,
I don't really need
he's a
something.
teenager.
Until somebody said, am.
He called that too, by the way. He was
Right.
like, when we first had this conversation, he called it. He was like, I don't do that, man, because I get addicted.
That he's
I don't do
addicted.
that. I don't
he
game.
is. Every
I don't
day he
game.
talks about
Oh,
Call
yeah,
of Duty.
bro. He's
Every
like a
day.
crack addict, bro.
Yes.
I'm going to turn it into an event. It's going to figure out a way to make that's it. Like, it's got to be mass appeal, or maybe it's just me because you don't get on and play as much. You play a different round of it.
I'm just too busy.
Right.
If I had time, if I actually had free time in my day, I would.
Like I
don't
find,
have time.
like it's so bad for me that even when I'm slammed, I'm like, all right, well, I could go to bed early, or I could play an hour right now.
That was Mike last night. He was like, I got the itch. I want to play. I'm like, okay, we'll play. I'm tired.
Right.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you get the itch, you want to play, but yeah, it's finding the time to do
Although-
it. The problem though is that there's no such thing as one game.
No.
Because that's
No.
what we say. We're like, oh, just play one game. It's only
No.
going to be 15 minutes. 3.5
That's a lie.
hours later, 4:30 in the morning, your alarm sounding that you got to get up for work.
And you're like,
And now
shit.
you
you're
got to
like,
make up
shit.
excuses.
And now I got to figure out which one of my grandmas hasn't died yet on the show to kill her off for the third time this month.
And then at that point, you're just like, screw it. I'm just going to keep playing.
Right at that point, it's like, all right, bro,
All right.
I can't do nothing.
One more round.
One
And
more
I feel like
round.
Before I
I'm
go to
kind of
sleep.
glad. I'm kind of glad that he's into it now because I feel like now that is a valid excuse for me to miss work. It wasn't before because
You
he didn't
can't
understand
use
it.
that.
No, I think I can. I think if I really for real.
You think
You're
you can
was
get away
like,
with
yo,
that?
yo,
you call
Biggs.
him up, Biggs.
Now
Big
he's
dead
got
ass, bro.
sympathy.
Well, we'll find out because there might be a day where I call off for the same reason.
That's
so.
what I'm saying. Like I call him and be like, listen,
No.
bro, there was double XP weekend.
What's funny is you bring this up is
Double XP
I'm honestly debating on whether or not it's necessary to have
What?
the system. Well, I love it, yes, and it's an outlet. And I got to be honest, if there's something I needed at that point in my life, bro, is something to break free from everything else. When I'm talking about laser focused on boom, 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 and every day I would come home and it was business. It was business from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. There was no rest, no weary. I got no time to chill. If you're going to sit down and play, and she would play Switch with Finn, I would just sit and work. Because I'm not playing games. And I didn't have a way to break away from that. Now, I break away from that, but now, like you said, I have a problem. So can I break away from it? So I'm going to attempt to limit my usage only to get my goals. And then when the goals are done, I'll put it away.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck on that.
I did it yesterday.
You're going to
Good
moderate,
luck.
is what you're saying.
And I was a little disappointed because they were 3 easy goals. So I was done in like 8 minutes. And I was like, for the day, I got to do something else.
Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate
I say that wholeheartedly, sarcastically.
I don't care what you say. I don't care.
You
Whatever.
still say good luck.
Yeah, you're the devil. Maybe you should hang out with Taylor Swift.
Oh.
You go to dark
Nope.
Bringing
side.
this-
With Ice Spice.
Right.
Spice, yeah.
Bro, how come? Would you comment on it?
On what?
If you were Ice Spice and the internet was telling you that you're worshiping the devil,
Yeah.
would you comment on
She's
it?
not, though. That's what I'm saying.
She's a,
mean
devil,
she's not?
she's a devil worshiper. Of course she's
No, it
not
wasn't
gonna-
an upside down cross. That's what people don't understand. Everyone's so quick to jump on bandwagons and
What was it?
conspiracies. There is a cross. The cross of St. Peter's upside down. That's literally the cross. Like everything she has can be explained. The problem is that everyone just sheep. Everyone follow. Oh, I want to be a conspiracy. Come on, man. Nobody's using Ice Spice to promote atheism.
Devil horns and upside down cross are pretty two key factors.
Okay.
In the
All
whole
right.
thing.
All right. I agree with both sides of it. Right. All right. It's pretty. You put it out there. You made a big deal. Gangs. If it's gang signs, it's even worse.
She's definitely gang affiliated. And
So-
the thing is, when you're from that's when you were. So you got to understand, I was raised differently. So I
Hold
look
on.
at that situation completely differently. And it's funny that
Yeah.
she obviously can look at it differently because it's just how we were raised. I mean,
So
you know,
what I'm saying, if it was unintentional and it wasn't the devil, and the world and TikTok, and trust me, if TikTok is calling you a devil worshiper the way they are with her on the twisted side of TikTok, then yes, I would comment if it wasn't true.
now, again, you have to take into consideration. I've listened to Ice Spice since she came out. She hasn't commented on anything. She's always involved in stuff. Now, if she was always commenting on stuff and didn't comment on this, cool. But she's never commented on anything. She's been called a plant since she got here. She's never made a public comment about any controversy she's been in. So that's
Plant.
what I'm saying. Like, it all depends on how you look at things. I mean,
Do you think what Cat Williams said is true, that there's plants in this business
Absolutely.
that come in and they make like Cat
Absolutely.
Williams, like he says, Kevin
100%.
Hart is a plant,
100%.
Which now I watch him and that's all I can think about.
right?
Like,
I believe it. Absolutely.
Yeah, we got-
do you think she is one of those Ice Spice?
I don't believe she is. No, but I do believe. Here's the thing about the word plant. It can mean a couple of different things. Like, people want to hold on to the fact that plant means like someone literally plucked you and put you there. That doesn't necessarily mean a plant. A plant could mean
groomed
that
you.
you got your way.
Groomed, yeah.
Right, exactly. That's another variation of a plant. So, do I believe she was a plant and plucked and put there? No. Do I believe that there's someone controlling her career in the background for their benefit to a certain degree? Absolutely, and that's also a plant. It doesn't have to be just I plucked you, put you there, and you know.
Same difference though.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like
what I mean.
Still being
somebody has the
controlled.
power to control that.
Right. I do
Like-
agree on that because you got to understand all these people. Nobody went in the hood of Queens and was like, "Let me just grab this chick right here." And make
This
her
one
superstar."
looks lonely.
No, they
Pick it up,
all these
throw it in the
artists.
back
I'm
of the
pretty sure it was
made
at a
their
strip
way.
club when they know.
Pretty sure all the artists make their way eventually to reach these executives, and then these executives are like, "All right, this one, we're gonna make this one work.
Groom it.
We're gonna make this one
Fix
work."
it.
You know,
Yeah,
and
that's
then we're
what
gonna
they do.
push. That's what they
Such
did
a
with CJ.
creepy word now.
Yeah.
Right?
Grooming.
See, that's what happened
What
with
are you
CJ.
doing today? Now it's manscaping. You can't ever say I'm grooming. We're what? What are you doing? You weirdo?
Weird.
I agree.
You know, that's what happened with CJ from that song Whoopty. He was literally an industry plant, and he got found out, and he was a true definition of a plant. So in the music community, a plant by definition for artists is someone that has some sort of help on their way to the top.
Okay.
That's what they mean by plant. So
Like they sold their soul.
Right. Like they had help. Like it wasn't an organic thing. Like they respect that especially in the hip hop culture. So CJ, who had the song "Whoopty" that went viral, that's why you don't hear from him no more. He had one song, and then they found out that he was a plant. His uncle was actually one of the biggest A&Rs in the world, and helped him get to where he's at. So people didn't respect that.
well, sorry for them.
Right, and that's
I
how I
want to
say
play the
too,
song now.
Right?
If my uncle's a big wig at Universal Records, I plan on either being a big artist or working for Universal Records. My uncle is the boss.
And
Have
that's
you
how, but
noticed-
that's how that usually goes, though.
Right.
Like, every
They're all
industry,
Come on
the
now.
entertainment
Yeah.
industry.
Right.
When there's people that are famous and you really start digging through their family tree, everybody in there like has something to do with either like movies or music or producing. Like they're very connected in
7
how,
degrees of separation.
Yeah, like it's
Well,
very,
that's
they'll be like, oh, you didn't know
that's
his
the
brother was a
draw for
producer?
me. Like when we talked the other day, LA or Miami, that I love a network. It's what I've been like. My whole life here has been building a great network. Everyone that knows me knows that's what I have. I have a great network of friends and people, politicians, all the people. I got a great network, right? I love what I've built, but I learned that from spending time in LA. The network in LA is unbelievable. It's like next thing you know, the guy that's coming over is, you'll be sitting around at a friend's house and the guy that created Run DMC walks in the door. Like, you're like, well, what the hell? Like, it was so crazy, the things that you see, because they're networks. They all know each other, and they have that great network. And I was like, this doesn't have to be only done in a big city. And I got that mindset from watching it there. And I was like, well, I want to build that same type of network. I want to have great friends and connections that all link together, because I love nothing more. We have the same exact companies when we're not here. We pretty much do the same thing every day, all day long. But I there's nothing great. Hey, what do you do? I got one. Send it your way. Same thing for him. I got one. Send it your way. Like it's just a great world we live in. And I lost my rant there for a second.
Fantastic.
The network.
Oh, like people being implanted. Can I just bring this up? Celine Dion. Did you guys see the Grammy thing? Like in December, they were saying that she had lost all muscle control.
Yeah.
And she
She
was
does
like
have a
super
disease.
She does have a
thin.
disease, absolutely.
I mean, like
what it
really,
is.
really like, and in less than a month, if you see her Grammy appearance, she looks like she's 20 years younger and thicker, and was there walking and presenting no problem. People are starting to say that there's something fishy about that.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe that there's something? I mean, she looks
What,
like a
what
completely
would be
different person.
the only thing would be that she's a clone.
And
that's
Well, and it's hard to see. Like, her face still looks kind of skinnier,
Right, absolutely.
but
If
she
you've
had that
seen her
big.
before.
She had that big coat on. It's not like she had
Yeah.
like a tight-fitting dress where you could really see.
If you
Like,
see
She looks like shit. She
She
absolutely
does.
does. Absolutely
From
looks
what
like shit.
she looked
From
like-
what she looked like before, absolutely.
Yes, agreed.
Looks like shit.
her there is a totally different person.
but look at her. She has so
right,
much
she's
clothes on.
gaunt. Look at her.
But she looks like
I
a
got to see it to
totally
the Taylor
different person.
part. I just love that we went to Celine Dion.
Look at her face, how chunky it is. In the other pictures, like all through Facebook,
I don't know if she's
and
really that
everything else.
No,
chunky.
she's not
Celine
chunky at
Dion's
all.
You
unannounced
literally see
appearance closes
her,
out
like
the
the
Grammy
indentation,
Awards.
like the word.
When I say that,
What should I say?
I'm happy
Her
to be
cheekbones
here.
are so out, and she has like no cheeks at all,
really
like
mean
actual
it.
skin. It's just skin on the bone. There,
I'm alive.
she's got a.
We have to
Look at her.
That's not
But
filler.
what's the
Music
difference
icon
between
supported
time
on
periods?
stage.
Because she
A
could.
month?
Charles met with
Well, she could have been on some sort of a medicine.
Did you see it on
that-
Twisted TikTok?
Yes,
Yeah, right.
I did. Her.
John Conway says she probably just ate food. Exactly, and that's the thing. That's the thing, and that's the problem is that you get.
You're
to
on
this
your life's
point-
under a microscope because you're a
Right.
celebrity, and
You
it's
know,
like
Yes.
all of a sudden you decided to go on a diet, and they're like,
You know,
"Ooh,
here's the
he's
problem
sick."
that I've got with a lot of these,
She
a
really
lot
is
of these
sick, though.
conspiracies. Like, you have these conspiracies where everyone just jumps on the bandwagon. Well, that's got to be it. She's a plan, or she's this, or she's that. And it's like, I don't know, man. Like, if there was this big ulterior motive, I don't think they'd put her on national TV where we could dissect it in this day and age.
Oh, I think
it
we
would be
do.
behind the scenes.
I think they would, because they've been doing a lot of things in front of our face and pretending that it's fine and everything's normal, and we're going, okay. No.
Well, so
they're
her
pushing the envelope. They
her
know exactly what they're doing.
Her condition
Sorry.
is stiff person syndrome.
Yes.
It's a neurological disorder that causes stiffness and muscle spasms. So it really doesn't have much to do with like weight gain, or I guess because your stomach's a muscle. So I'm guessing maybe she had a bad
There's no
month
way.
and-
Listen, if Celine Dion died and that's a fake Celine, or if all of a sudden they figured out a way to give her a super miracle drug that she's cured from all her issues and the rest of the world can't.
This was her a month ago. Does that look like that woman on that screen?
Let me see it.
No, not that screen. No, it doesn't look like him at all. So
Look at her
Him.
there. Look at
Oh.
her face. That is not the same person. Sorry. I don't think
yeah,
that you
I
could-
think so. I think makeup,
but I was gonna say, she's got a-
But
That's
here's the
what I'm
deal.
saying.
Wait, let me finish.
Very easy to
Let me
convince
finish.
the gullible of stuff.
Let me
Stop
let me
it.
finish.
It is.
Yeah,
Let
she
me
doesn't have
finish.
any makeup on.
If there was anything that was sketchy about Celine,
Mm-hmm.
this would be the last thing they would do.
Bring her out.
And put her on a
Right.
close up to speak
Right,
all
that's
alone
what I'm
on the
saying.
Grammys.
Just common sense.
I'll give you a good
human
example. They
will dictate.
tested Jamie Foxx's clone for many, many months
Yeah.
before they allowed him to come out and
Exactly.
actually work.
If
So-
you're gonna do something like that, you wouldn't do so. Again, in this day and age where everything gets nitpicked, there's no way.
Yeah, not a clone.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's just
Are there clones?
ridiculous to think that.
Yes, there is.
Of course, there's clones,
There's clones everywhere.
but there's no way you're gonna tell me that's Celine's a
Adult
clone.
clones?
Dog clones?
Adult human clones?
Sure. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. I don't have evidence of it either way, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Britney's a clone.
Just some things I kind of think about.
I
like-
do
I would say
believe
Britney's
Britney.
more a clone than
Yes.
her.
Yes.
If I had to put my money on anybody being a clone, it would be Britney.
I agree 100%.
More so than Jamie Foxx, more so than Kevin Hart, more so than anybody.
Did you see her dancing around for Valentine's
and
Day?
that red,
Right.
like...
That's not Britney. There's something completely off about her.
Hey, I just want to say something to all three of you.
What?
Oh, boy.
Leave Britney alone. I mean, I'm just saying.
Sometimes he thinks crazy things.
Most of the time, those crazy
Already?
things are thought of in the shower.
I'm not even in yet.
It's
Get in.
Big Mama's Shower Thoughts.
Make it hotter.
Stop hogging all the water.
I'm wide-shouldered.
It's a horrible song for a shower thought.
It's weird.
All of a
that
sudden,
weird
us
vibe.
being in the shower makes me feel weird now. Now it's weird.
That makes you feel weird?
Now
I
it's
never
weird.
thought it was weird.
Now it's weird with the music.
In the
raining.
universe is expanding. What is it expanding into? Just some things I think about in the shower. Most people aren't scared of being alone in the dark. They're scared of not being alone in the dark.
Okay, here we go.
What?
Whenever you dig up dirt or a rock, that could be the first time it has seen sun in 1,000,000 years.
I have
Maybe.
an aunt like that. She doesn't come out of her house.
0 for 3.
A different version. A different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you.
True. And she's usually hungry everywhere. So it's fine.
These are some creepy, like...
0 for 4.
That was good.
If time is an illusion,
Yeah, but you also believe Celine's a clone, so I'm
She
not really
is.
trusting your environment,
She
your
is.
thought process.
if life is a never-ending cycle of birth, death, and rebirth,
Okay,
taxes.
I'm going to count those for 3. That's 0 out of 8.
You don't gotta be so hostile in the shower.
It's 0 out of 8.
Right.
0 out of 8.
Somebody give me the soap. I gotta scrub his back.
Get your loofah.
What color would it be?
Oh, I don't know.
Does that look normal to you?
I don't have any more thoughts in the shower because the ones I'm having right now are
These
inappropriate.
are horrible thoughts, bro. These are horrible thoughts.
I know they're not.
Go
very
back
good
to
today.
sexual thoughts. Those were a lot better.
Why are you hating on my thoughts, bro?
That didn't make it awkward
Right,
at,
that
at
was
all.
super awkward. That now all of a sudden this is weird. Now this is weird.
Next shower, we're gonna invite Celine.
Right. Celine to sing in
She's
the
not
shower.
gonna take up a whole lot of space. We're fine.
I'm sorry, guys. Not every time we get in the shower can I be a hit. Sometimes I'm off.
Oh my goodness.
That's what my wife tells me.
Oh.
I got one. I'll take it.
Just one.
You take what you can get. Shut up.
This year is gonna be big. Thanks for listening to the Extreme Florida Roofing Extreme Stream.
Happy New Year.
More big hits coming up on Big Mama Radio. They say Southwest Florida is the lightning capital of the world. So it only makes sense that the firm that knows Southwest Florida the best is Lightning Realty Group. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, Lightning Realty Group is a full-service brokerage. They even offer complete management services for your property. So put them to work for you. Lightning Realty Group, taking Florida real estate by storm. 239-201-2951 or lightningrealtygroup.llc.com. Are you ready to turn your construction dreams into reality? Introducing Titan Contracting, your ultimate construction partner in sunny Florida. From their humble beginnings as a family-owned business in North Fort Myers, Titan Contracting has soared to become your master team of skilled contractors. They specialize in roofing, plumbing, electrical work, and remodeling. A one-stop solution for all your construction needs. At Titan Contracting, they're not just builders, they're creators of comfort, architects of aspirations, and engineers of excellence. Imagine a roofing project project that stands strong against Florida's unpredictable weather. Picture flawless plumbing that flows seamlessly. Envision electrical work that illuminates your space with brilliance. And don't forget about their expert remodeling services that transform your vision into reality. Ready for the next step? Call today, 239-791-8225. Or check them out online at yourtitanteam.com. Whether it's a commercial project or your dream home, Titan Contracting is your trusted partner, committed to delivering excellence from start to finish. Titan Contracting, building dreams, one project at a time. Island Tech. Are you looking for premium firearms in Southwest Florida? Look no farther than Island Tactical LLC. We're proud to be veteran-owned and operated, bringing you the best in quality, safety, and precision. Island Tactical. At Island Tactical, we specialize in the high-end and rare firearms for collectors and enthusiasts. And if personal protection is your priority, we are your concealed carry experts. Island Tactical. We're driven by our passion for firearms, offering expert advice and a personalized shopping experience. Island Tactical. Our commitment to exceptional quality means that every firearm meets the highest standards. Island Tactical. We're not just a store, we're a part of the community, promoting responsibility, gun ownership, and safety education. Plus, we offer customizing options to create your perfect firearm setup. Island Tactical LLC, where quality meets passion. Your one-stop shop for premium firearms. Island Tactical. Go to our website for more info, islandtacticalllc.com, or stop by our store in St. James City. Island Tactical LLC, your firearm destination.
Are you tired of endless waits at the auto shop? Frustrated with vague diagnosis and lengthy repair times? Look no further than Leading Edge Auto Care. At Leading Edge Auto Care, we're not just another repair shop. We're a family-owned and operated business, serving Cape Coral since 2009 with trust, expertise, and commitment to getting you back on the road faster. With our 9,000 square foot facility equipped with 7 lifts and cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, we're ready to handle any issue. Minor tune-up, major overhaul, we've got you covered. Our ASE certified technicians use the latest technology to quickly pinpoint solutions, saving you valuable time and money. We only use top quality replacement parts, ensuring your manufacturer's warranty remains intact. Leading Edge Auto Care, where cutting edge technology meets real world experience. Call us today at 239-242-2277. That's 239-242-CARS. Let us get you back on the road faster than ever. Check them out at leadingedautocare.com. Leading Edge Auto Care. Trust, experience, and efficiency.
Your playlist non-stop.
Non-stop hits all day, every day. Every day. Every day. Every day.
The big hits. Big Mama Radio.
I've been hit by Cupid.
Wait. Where y'all going?
You know I need you to stay.
Now back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
I'ma have to turn it up.
Heard on Big Hits, Big Mama Radio.
All right, welcome back right now. Wildish Wednesday, and
Did we hear something?
go ahead, hit it.
Who dat?
Big Mama Radio, hello.
Did I win?
Who's this?
Jamie.
Jamie, big winner! Congratulations, Jamie. We're going to get you hooked up with an amazing box of candy from Christie's Candies Creations, as well as get you hooked up with a gift card over to John Michael Diamond Jewelry, all right?
Thank you. You guys are amazing.
All
I'll
right.
pick it up.
All right, we got you, girl. We'll see you.
I'll bring you guys breakfast.
There we go. When?
I got you this week.
Well, she's been
All right.
saying that for like
Love you
3.5
guys.
months.
All right, right.
Stop
Oh,
it.
shut the hell up.
3.5 months, Jamie.
All right,
Love you. I'll see you this week. I promise.
All right, we'll
I've
see
been
you.
busy.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye, Eddie.
Don't worry if you missed it. We've got another one coming up in just a little bit right here on Big Mama Radio. We'll do it over and over again for a Win Some Wednesday on this Valentine's Day. Great times. That was sweet right there. It made me feel really good. Yeah. By the way, today is Wildish Wednesday, and some wild things have happened, and I've got it for you right here. A man died after bringing a loaded gun with him inside a magnetic Renaissance imaging MRI room.
Oh, my God.
Lawyer Leonardo Mathis de Noves, 40, was carrying a concealed weapon while accompanying his mother to an appointment. The Brazilian was allegedly carrying a gun while his mother to her appointment at a lab under his waistband. His weapon was pulled out of his waistband by the magnetic forces from the MRI machine, discharging into his stomach. The guy had a license to carry the weapon, but it's unclear why he chose to carry it with him despite several warnings beforehand.
What is wrong
Dumb.
with people?
Dumb.
It's a
Dumb and
magnet.
detained.
Yeah.
Right.
Except he wasn't detained, but.
Should have been.
Right.
Is it stupido?
Hiker kills coyote with his bare hands after attack.
Oh.
The Rhode Island Department of Environmental Management and Rhode Island Department of Health reported that a hiker successfully defended himself against a rabid coyote in Johnston. The incident occurred when the hiker was bitten on the leg while walking in the woods. In self-defense, the hiker subdued the coyote by applying pressure to its neck, resulting in its death. The encounter followed a similar attack on a dog walker the previous day, believed to be the same coyote. While coyote attacks on humans are uncommon, tests conducted at Rhode Island State Health Laboratories confirmed the presence of rabies in this coyote. That marks only the third instance of rabid coyote reported in Rhode Island since 1994. And they're back, ladies and gentlemen. If you live anywhere in the North Fort Myers, Cape Coral area, the coyotes are back.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we had some rabbits ripped up in our yard.
Yeah.
I lost a cat to a coyote once. Either that or he just left.
He's like, screw it.
He's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't think so. I don't think cats would ever leave, bro. You treat
No.
animals way too well in your house.
Right?
Right.
These dogs and cats get
Better treatment
literally
than some people.
cooked food. They're cooking food. Every time I go over there, man, it smells good in here. What you cooking? Not for you. What the fuck?
You know what's funny? I had a friend, I did the same thing. I went to his house one time, and his grandma was there with her dog visiting. And I walked in, I go, man, what's your grandma cooking? And she said the same thing, not for you.
Right.
For you.
Not for you.
Just
A
brought back
little
a memory.
Fido over here.
A registered sex offender has become the first person in England and Wales to be convicted of cyber flashing. Nicholas Hawkes, 39, of Essex, sent unsolicited graphic photos of himself in an excited state to a 15-year-old girl and woman on Friday. The woman took screenshots of the image on WhatsApp and reported Hawkes to the Essex police the same day. Hawkes admitted 2 charges when he appeared before magistrate in Southend earlier. He is the first person to be convicted of the new offense of cyber flashing while was brought in under the Online Safety Act and came into effect on the 31st of January after pleading guilty to 2 counts of sending a photograph or film of genitalia to cause alarm, distress, or humiliation. He was remanded into custody until 11th of March when he will be sentenced at court. No word on how much he actually could get for the time, though. Crazy to think about.
I promise you, gentlemen, if you ever in your life were like, you know what, man? I bet this girl wants to see a picture of my wiener.
Absolutely
I
not.
guarantee you no girl ever has looked at you and been like, you know what? I wonder what his wiener looks like. Especially if they haven't asked you. So keep it in your pants, gentlemen. Keep it in your pants. Trust me, she don't want to see it. You don't even want to see it, bro.
Right.
If you ever get to the point where you're just taking pictures and selfies with your penis, then maybe. But if you don't even take selfies with your penis, what makes you think other people want to see it?
You don't need to. No.
Wait, what?
I'll let y'all marinate on that.
No.
Yeah. Well, I want to change the subject. Today is Valentine's Day. It's also Ash Wednesday, so can you celebrate both? It depends on how serious you are, but according to a Catholic bishop, the short answer is no.
Correct.
Why?
I think Valentine's Day is actually one of those pagan holidays.
Yeah,
they said.
it's not.
It's actually not recognized like that. From what I remember hearing something about it, but everything's a problem nowadays.
Yeah.
I do what I want.
Right. Who cares?
Right.
I want
What do you mean
chocolate.
I can't get chocolate?
Right.
I'm eating it right now. By the way, thank you to Darlene for the amazing box of
Yeah,
chocolates.
look what she got us.
She loves us.
Right.
She got us.
A rundown of Valentine's Day
And-
content includes: would you buy
Name
WD-40 cologne? Would you buy WD-40 cologne?
No.
No. That's disgusting.
Well, I'm gonna pull a Betty. Do these?
Here we go.
Does it smell like WD-40 or is it just a cologne that they put out? smells like-
The Art Collective Mischief put out a WD-40 cologne last year. It sold out quickly, but they recently restocked it and added a new perfume that smells like the cleaning solution Fabuloso.
Oh,
yes.
wait a minute.
No, yeah, I take
Maybe
that one.
Fabuloso.
Yeah, fabuloso for sure.
Maybe
Look
Fabuloso.
at that.
Yeah.
She was
Fabulous.
quick.
Right.
She heard fabuloso.
Fabuloso.
When I read it, I come like, oh.
There's no you. There's no you.
And if you get the multi-purpose one,
Not fabuloso.
fabuloso.
There's no you in that.
And if you get the multi
There is in
one,
the
it's
gringo
like
version.
No, that's not how you say it.
See.
It's not fabu. It's fabu.
Si, senor.
Fabuloso.
Fabuloso.
There's no you.
Hey, I
There's
say
the
what I
U is
want.
silent.
We
The
don't
U is
say
silent.
fubu.
Right.
Different. We
Right.
say fabu.
There's a new dating app called Score, and that isn't a reference to landing a date. You must have at least a 675 credit score to use it. It's a dating app only for people with good and excellent credit. It hopes to help raise awareness about the importance of financing in relationships.
I'll take it.
I'm going on there and suing.
For discrimination.
I identify as having a better credit score. You have to let me on. You have to. You have to be inclusive. You know you can't do that.
What?
You know you
Have
can
a
sue for that.
standard?
Right. Absolutely.
No standards allowed.
It's a private club.
Doesn't matter. That's why people get sued for ladies' nights. You know, people can get sued for ladies' nights at clubs.
Really?
Really?
Absolutely. There's a guy that successfully sued because of ladies' night. I mean, ruined it for the rest of the guys. But yeah, people are so happy about everything. You have to. It's inclusive. You have to let everybody in, and it's not my fault that I can't pay
Look
my
at the
bills.
bottle. It's sold out on their website.
The perfume is?
That's the cologne. I can't find the perfume.
Oh no.
But that it says smells like WD-40 cologne.
That's
And it
ridiculous.
says it's sold out. This is from their website.
There's a bunch of mechanics right now saying I smell like that for free.
Right?
Well, not
Don't
really
gotta
for
pay for
free,
it.
but
Smell under my nails.
Right, smell under my nails. Right.
And researchers say that there's evidence that mouth-to-mouth kissing is more than 5,000 years old. So, yes, twice as old as Jesus. Also, kissing was originally more common after lovemaking rather than being a precursor to sex.
Oh.
Thank you.
It wasn't a fluffer.
Ew, no, definitely not.
Kissing after?
Right.
Right, not after. No. You have to go brush your teeth first.
Ah. What are you doing?
Oh boy.
I didn't know.
So-called candy salads
Excuse me?
are going viral on TikTok. They just modern spin on random candy dish with everyone's grandma used to have sitting out. Just open, loose mixed candy in a dish on a coffee table.
Gross.
Candy salads. That's
Gross.
ridiculous.
Candy salad.
Gross.
You know what you want to do if you want to piss off everybody? Put Skittles and M&Ms in the same thing. You don't know what to do. That's awful.
I like it.
See?
Just like this chocolate. I really love it.
it's gonna be all gone.
Thousands of rideshare and food delivery drivers are planning to strike on Valentine's Day as a part of their ongoing dispute over pay and working conditions.
You can't have other people's chocolate.
Because he doesn't want to open his.
I'm giving it to my girl, bro. Relax. I'm not cheap like him.
Oh my goodness.
He appreciates his gift.
I'm not opening the one that gift. How ghetto do you think I am, bro? I'm
I
not
was
going to open
hoping
the
you
gift
would-
that I'm going to give to my
Did
girl.
you get a coconut
I have
one?
standards.
Did you get a coconut one? Oh,
Yeah,
you did.
You can't put it back.
That's a no-go for me, bro. I don't let my kids do it. I let your ass do it.
What do you mean?
You know what I like doing?
I don't
though?
like this.
I want to.
Give
I
me
like.
the other one. And then you hand it to me then. I don't
Just
care.
put your finger in the middle, squish them all, and then you know what's in them.
Oh, good point. Say,
Beat your ass. Get your off my
let me
candy,
squish
bro.
that. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. Let me squish that
Which
one.
one you want? You want a new one?
Grab that one.
I'm just here
Which
to
one?
help.
That one? That one right there?
Yeah.
This one right
I
here?
don't care. Squish it. I don't give a shit.
It's behind.
I don't give a
Dang
fuck.
it.
I'm not worried about it.
Get out of here.
There's
It doesn't
a map.
tell you.
There's a map in the back.
There's a map in the back.
Well, I have to, in order, get the fuck out of here. Better eat all that chocolate.
Strawberry
He ain't
cream.
eating
That's
the
the
one.
one right there.
Strawberry cream?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one in
You
the
don't like
middle.
that one either.
Pass. You want the middle one?
Yeah.
You like strawberry? Are you putting them in your pocket?
No. Yes.
He's like
I didn't want to throw him out in front of Darlene. I was going to do the right thing and throw him out after she leaves.
What is happening?
I
here?
didn't make them. You act like I baked them.
Baked them.
Baked them or whatever.
I baked chocolate.
I baked chocolate.
No, that last one you gave me was good. The coconut one.
Welcome to the
I'm mad
juiciest,
he
the
took
most
the coconut one.
electrifying segment of your day. It's time to spill the tea.
Taste the dirt.
After he
Insert
did
in
it.
I don't know if you did it last. What you did last night? I'll pass.
He brushed his teeth this
I brushed my
morning.
teeth.
Secrets.
Okay.
We've got it all. Grab your coffee. Turn up the volume. Big Mama Radio's.
This one was a good one.
Oh, does it
What's
taste like
happening?
something else?
No.
Uh-oh. That's a funny face he's making.
I don't think that's coconut.
Is that marshmallow?
I'm not sure what it is. I don't like it.
Vanilla cream.
There it is.
Vanilla.
That's vanilla cream.
He doesn't like vanilla things.
He don't like coconut. He don't like vanilla. He doesn't like chocolate. He has to pay for. He doesn't like a lot of things. You know.
I definitely don't like chocolate I got to pay for.
He totally
Before
just
you
went
start
right
that,
over.
we do have a late-breaking true crime
Ooh.
happening.
Son of a bitch. You do this every time I was starting to say
I know, but we always on top of things, and we're always the first ones to give you guys these news. No, you don't have to change your organ. It's just one story.
All right, what do you got?
It's real Corey. Rachel Morin. I don't know if you guys have been following this story in Maryland. Law enforcement officials in Harford County, Maryland, have released sketches of a suspect in connection to the murder investigation of Rachel Morin, whose body was found lying in a wooded area on the side of a path in Bel Air back in August. It's been 6 months now since Morin, a mother of 5, was found murdered on the Ma and Pa Heritage Trail. She left for a hike about 6:30 and then was found dead. DNA seen at the evidence in Maryland has matched DNA evidence recovered from an unsolved Los Angeles home invasion.
Oh.
Get this, from Maryland, DNA found on the site matches evidence from an unsolved Los Angeles home invasion and assault of a young girl in another state in March.
Wow.
So this suspect has been traveling multiple states committing crimes leading to murder. Over the past 6 months, the detectives have conducted 100 interviews and followed up on over 1,000 tips. The investigation so far has led detectives to crimes in 7 states and has included help from 10 federal, state, and local agencies. Investigators have also distributed thousands of bilingual flyers in Maryland and California. Officials said the investigation has not slowed or stalled. So it looks like this is kind of late breaking right now.
They have a picture of the person, or they just have the link?
A sketch. They have a sketch right now.
Dang.
That's all. They just released it yesterday.
So there's
a sketch.
serial killer on the loose.
Right.
Going state to
7
state.
states. 7 states right now. As of right now, he's committed crimes. He's been linked to crimes in 7 states, and now up the ante up to a murder. So potentially we could be having a nationwide serial killer on our hands.
Dang.
Nice.
That's scary.
That's your answer. Nice.
Nice.
Right.
News for Tuesday.
News for
the next
Tuesday.
month.
Right.
Unless it breaks before.
Get into celebrity. More than 160,000 people took part in the annual USA Today ad meter poll, ranking the best and worst Super Bowl commercials of the year. Number 1, and I forgot about this one, and this is one of my favorites of it, Like a Good Neighbor.
Yes.
It's neighbor. That's what I'm saying, neighbor.
Neighbor.
The Dunk Kings, number 2, with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Tom Brady and J-Lo. Perfect 10 Kia, no stars here, just a young girl figure skating for her grandfather.
That one was cute, though.
Number 4, worth remembering, Uber Eats, Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer. I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that one either.
Born to play NFL, a kid in Africa dreams of playing in the NFL. I don't remember that one. Hard Knocks Dove commercial. Talking Like a Walkin' BMW commercial. I saw that one, but I didn't really get into it. Old School Delivery Budweiser. I saw that one.
I'm mad that the Budweiser didn't have the Clydesdales. Like,
did Jesus not make the cut?
we're all going to hell.
For real. Like, he had
all that money
That
that's
was
been
a
on
big
advertising,
AI
it's not even on the list.
commercial.
Not surprisingly, it was America. Just getting it. The ad meter also ranked 59 Super Bowl commercials. Somehow they had to come in last. Not surprisingly, it was America Values, the weird campaign ad for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And repurposed ancient-looking footage from JFK's 1960 presidential campaign. The ad was actually produced by a super PAC without any involvement of the approval of Kennedy. By the way, that's not true. I want everyone to know that.
What?
No PAC money gets spent without the approval of the candidate.
You think it's a show?
Right. Yeah, this is all shammed. And he apologized to anyone in his family who was offended. He had to find a way out. That was his scapegoat. Yeah, why did Jesus not make the cut?
Yeah,
either side of it.
Timu had like 15 ads.
I was just going to say that. I was going to show someone the Timu because I was like, we're pronouncing it wrong. You know, it's spelled Temu or however the heck it is. But anyways, they spent $21 million on 3 Super Bowl ads and offered $15 million in promos.
And I just
Timu
got a
did.
coupon. I
Alone.
get $100 off.
Me too.
Yeah, so they're giving away a lot of money.
Yeah.
For junk.
But they spent $21
You don't
million.
buy Timo, do you?
No.
You don't believe in it?
Mm-mm.
Why don't you believe in it? Because it's from China?
No, I like quality. There's nothing that has quality on there. There's no way that you're paying $8 for a pair of turntables.
But it's so fun.
Bro, they're badass, so you should see them. I'm just kidding.
They're so fun.
Right. For me, that's what it is. It's an experience. Like, all right,
I forget what I ordered.
it's Sunday. We're not doing
It shows up
anything.
and it's like, oh.
I'm going to spend $40 on nothing and get 40 and just see what it goes, because I would have spent $40 on nothing anyway. So what is it? Let's just randomly choose some things.
And maybe you get lucky.
did get like these little speakers that were good. Surprisingly, I
Right.
think you paid like 60 cents for them or something.
Little Bluetooth speakers, they're like this big,
Yeah, they were
and they're
pretty
so loud.
They were pretty
Really?
damn loud. Yeah, I was impressed by. But especially when you know what you paid for them.
Right.
Like if you would have told me you paid 40, I'd have like you got ripped off.
But
Like I would have
60
paid like
cents, you're
$5
like,
for that. And you're like,
okay.
yeah, I paid 60. I'm like, well, yeah, that's worth it. I don't know in what
Right.
place in the world I would use it, but
right. But I do know people that carry the little Bluetooth speakers with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do. And I think it's a great giveaway for us. That way you can listen to Big Mile Radio wherever you're at.
One of Sean's Valentine's Day gifts is from Temu.
What?
And it's a little device that you put in your ear and it translates for you. I don't know if it's
He
going
already
to
has
work.
a device in his ears.
Yeah, but now this one will talk Spanish to him and tell him what I'm saying.
that's a great idea.
So I got him that.
That's a great idea.
From
Having
Temu?
something like that.
I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'll figure it out tonight.
If it works, tell me. I'll buy one.
Yeah.
Right.
And do they have them for other languages?
Yeah.
So like
That's a great
Vietnamese when
idea.
I get my feet done?
Yeah. You can hear everybody talk crap
bro.
about you.
Bro!
That's a great idea. I've always thought that they should do that.
I had to
Have
run
something-
back for
'cause
that
you have
one.
Google
Because if I
Trans-
can get one of those for when I go to the nail salon, oh, I would love.
Because you know they talking about your feet. They always talk about
they're
my
talking
feet.
about you all the
They're
time.
like, look at this old man's feet. I know they are. And they used to laugh at me in Philadelphia. I made God's money in Philadelphia. I didn't know what to do with it. And so every Friday I would go get my feet and hands done. And
Yeah.
I would sit in this chair and pass out cold because I was so tired. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to movies, nothing.
Yeah.
I was insanely overweight, 285 pounds when I left Philadelphia. I gained 45 pounds in 4 months. I ate all the food like a hostage. Like oh, cheesesteaks every day. Let's go to Wawa every day and have pretzels. Like I ate horribly. You all right?
Yeah, I'm hot.
Have you ever
I
seen?
don't want to know when people are saying about me, bro.
Why?
I don't know. Like I know they're talking shit, and I don't want to know because then I'm not gonna.
Oh,
wanna
I
go
do.
there.
Because I want to be like, oh, really? That's how you feel? Have you
And
seen?
then what? And okay, all right. And then what? Okay,
Then
they're
maybe
talking
they'll
shit.
stop.
Where did this
maybe
come
they'll
from?
stop.
No, I'm just because we're
What?
talking about the little
Oh,
translator.
the little translator.
Because
The
maybe
translator.
they'll stop.
They're not
knowing-
gonna stop. They're just gonna stop doing it in front of you.
Nah, it's not going to stop.
Right, exactly. It's ridiculous to think that they would stop.
Oh, it's not gonna stop me.
Absolutely.
I would use it. I would wear it, not letting them know.
Right.
Right.
And then
That
I
would
would
probably
do
be
the
the way.
DJC's thing.
Yeah,
I would
Just
make them
talk.
feel
Be shitty.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Just be shitty.
Why is that
Like-
the DJC's thing, bro?
Right? Oh, because that's
You
the
make everyone
Easy.
uncomfortable.
Bro, that's your
Getting
gimmick.
CZ.
CZ.
That's so bad.
CZ.
That's
Bro,
so bad.
I learned how to do it, and I catch myself doing it to Sarah sometimes, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't quit this. Bro, if there's a habit I have picked up from you, it's just slinging uncomfortableness.
Yeah.
Because it takes you out of a situation. I get it now.
Right.
Like if the situation is uncomfortable for you, you just throw it back and you're out.
Yeah. Right.
Boom, because the other person will be like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Like,
Are
I'm
we
not-
talking about
This
things
is
that
so bad that the
Right.
best thing that you guys have been able to give from me is the worst quality that I possess.
Right?
Maybe
That's
it's
the
not.
best I got to offer
But
the
maybe
world.
it's not the worst quality.
I got another thing I inherited from you too.
Oh my God! I told you, take the cream, rub it, it'll go away. God,
Bro.
bro.
All the time, bro.
I know,
That's
I'm
my
horrible
thing.
with that.
I do too.
I literally will be walking around the house.
You got to get it from your kid.
And
Really?
that sounds that makes us sound so Hispanic, by
I
the way.
know.
Super stereotypical, and it's the worst thing we could possibly do as Hispanics.
You know
is
how
use the word
hard
bro.
it was to shake
Bro.
like?
Absolute.
Like was so hard for me
Right.
to shake. Because everything in my head is like, oh, like. And
Except
No
my pictures on
way.
Facebook.
No
That's the only
way.
thing you don't like.
Give it to him.
bro.
Hey, just for the record, you posting junkie, nobody can keep up with your post.
Yeah,
You
it's
post
too
like
much.
every two.
Right.
two
I
seconds.
get on there, it's like Charlie Lopez put 5 new posts on. I'm like, Jesus, I haven't posted in 3 days.
I need to hire an assistant just to follow Charlie around.
Right.
It's weird.
You can never be pissed about that. By the way, did you hear that former NFL star Brandon Marshall made the bizarre claim that Taylor Swift got Kanye West kicked out of the Super Bowl because he bought a ticket right in front of her booth and he got on TV every time they showed her?
No.
Yeah, so Kanye people said it's not true.
That's weird.
If anybody did it, it would be Kanye.
Just for the record, man,
Yeah.
what if he was the... All right, I want... Kanye's weird, agreed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
His girl is even weirder. True?
Yes.
That's a
Yeah.
weird chick.
All
You
his
have to be
girls
to
have
be
been
with him.
weird.
Like, weird chick. That chick is almost not real. I'm going to say, if there was an AI human,
That's it?
right? Like that someone created, not a clone, but an AI human, it's his girl.
Like Terminator?
Like, his girl looks AI as hell. All right? Hands down. But, and I don't even know her name because I'm not that interested, not that invested, if you will. But what if Kanye, and the reason he's no longer with Kim, and the reason he was building these domes out there is because he knows, and he's been trying to vent it all out there. He's been trying to tell everybody, look, the Illuminati is real, the devil is real, they've taken over everything. And what do? They shut him down. They shut him completely down. He gets nowhere, gets nothing now. Nobody's putting him on albums.
They're not letting him sit anywhere.
They've shut him. Like, you can't even go to the Super Bowl, bro, even if you got the money.
Wow.
Because they trying to quiet him. What if that's the case? What if the good one is Kanye West?
He might be.
Maybe there's aliens too. So,
and just maybe all the stuff going on
There has
made
to
him
be
absolutely
aliens.
crazy.
maybe she's like the the transporter? What do you call that? The transmitter. That the girl he's with.
No.
She's weird too.
They're no, never mind.
What?
I was gonna go the wrong route on this.
They're what?
No, be proud of me that I didn't continue.
Okay.
Just be proud of me. Just be proud of me.
Jason Kell shouted,
Tell us
Eagles!
My mind wandered so bad, and it was gonna be so bad what I was gonna say. So let me not.
Just tell us off air.
Did it have to do with probing?
No, it had
That's
to do with
weird.
trans. You said trans, and I'm immediately going in a
Oh,
different
I thought
direction.
you meant-
Okay. We
I
already
was just
know
gonna
that.
crack.
I thought you were gonna go
I was
into
gonna
the
crack an
alien probes.
unfunny joke. It's
Dave
2024.
Chappelle does it.
Right. Right. Yeah,
He's
but
successful.
I can get canceled. He's got enough money to not get canceled.
Right. Jason Kell shouted, Eagles, during Adele's residency show over the Super Bowl weekend, and she replied, quote, you sound drunk.
Oh, so speaking of the brother, did you guys hear this thing that people were mad at him for wearing the Kansas City Chiefs outfit?
Who?
His brother, Travis's
Jason.
brother, was
Jason
wearing
Kelce.
a Kansas City
Who's
Chiefs
mad at him? He
uniform.
retired.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. He's still playing for the Eagles.
He came back?
Yes.
He never retired.
He never
That
officially
was-
retired. It was
That was the
talk.
media.
The
that-
Eagles are pissed at him?
Well,
No, I don't think
know
it's
it's
the
the Eagles, but it's people that are saying that it's weird because you do belong to a team and it's disrespectful for your team. Now, if you didn't belong to a team, then whatever.
That's
or
his
you used
bullshit.
to
That's
Right.
his brother.
Right, that's his brother.
And to go backstory, if you never watched, I will say I watched the Kelsey documentary, which was more leaning towards Jason than it was Travis. But Travis is where he is because of Jason. He was kicked off of the Cincinnati team for being a
Cincy
dumbass.
Jacks?
Yeah, for being a dumbass. And his brother was the one that went and talked to the coach and said, give Travis another try, all this stuff. That's why he wears number 87, because Jason was born in 1987. Like, he gives everything to his brother. So that's just his brother's way of coming back, being like, no, I'm going to support my little brother. That's bullshit. Like, I don't like that at all.
Tell us how you really feel.
Right.
Marlene.
Tell us.
Well,
You
I'm
can't
just
say
saying.
bullshit on the air.
Yes, I can. Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
You know what else you can say on the word? There are 7 words that George Carlin has.
No, we're not doing that.
Yo, are we allowed to get out of the shower yet, or is this just going to continue? Are we still doing this? Or
No,
what?
no, yeah.
Kinda
All right,
cold.
because this is kind of weird now.
Yeah, I'm
Pass
just
me
letting
the
it go.
towel.
Just so you know.
Right.
My feet are wrinkly.
That's when you know it got serious. That's when you know it's gotten serious.
Right.
Hold on, let me hit this. I gotta do this. So
Isn't that weird though? Like when you're in the shower or you're in the water, why do we get wrinkly instead of just like expanding like a sponge?
Right.
Why does it the
Our
opposite?
thoughts. This is why we ever can't get out of the
Weird.
that was
Why we
better than
can't-
any of mine.
This is why we can't get out of the
Broadcasting
shower.
live inside the W.B. Williamson Brothers Studios.
Go insane, go insane.
Your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take some time out of the show right now to basically talk a little bit about the Edison Festival of Light. It's happened. The Grand Parade is this Saturday,
I'm so excited.
Me too.
and I just
Aren't
want
you
to.
excited?
Grand Parade, baby.
Now, I will say that first and foremost, our broadcast will be happening right along Henry, right across from the VIP. And I encourage everyone to come by and say hello to us. I'm even more excited to announce that the Big Mama Radio bus is in the parade this year. So
See that?
I'm really looking forward to Monday's show. I think we'll have a plethora of new listeners that join us on Monday, and I think that'll be great. So I'll be looking forward to that solid show Monday.
And if you haven't seen
Word.
the bus, it is massive. Like I seen our video, like when you posted it and
Right.
showed us pictures, but like actually seeing it in person, I'm like, this thing is huge.
Yeah.
Like it's not just like a normal size bus. It's pretty.
And we're going to be sure it doesn't break down in the middle of the parade, right? Like
We're gonna. I mean,
We're gonna hope, yeah.
We're gonna,
Yeah.
we're gonna pray.
Because that's all I kept thinking about.
I'm
like,
trying to
yo,
hope
leave it
that there's a
us.
tow company in front of me.
Big ass, right? This big ass BMR logo stopping the entire the 86th annual Grand
Holding
Parade.
up the whole parade.
Like, son of a bitch.
That'd be something to talk about.
Right, it
It
would
would
be.
be, I mean-
Actually, we should make that happen so they do talk about
Right.
it.
There you go.
Be like, this big ass bus has BMR. What the hell's BMR mean? Look it up. Google it.
Google
And then we
it.
pull
Google
out a
it.
shower curtain and we all stand behind it.
She really likes to shower.
Right.
does.
I was wondering why she's not getting out. We're all out. Like, she's still in there.
Nobody's passed me the towel. I don't know what's going on.
So, just so you know, there's a lot of things that happen leading up to the Edison Festival, and you can definitely go to edisonfestival.org if you want to get a whole list of different things that are going on. But the Grand Parade is the big deal going on.
It's the largest night parade in southeastern United States.
And by the way, there will be fireworks at the end of the parade this
Really?
year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that'll be real exciting, and we are dead center for fireworks.
Yes.
So that'll be nice.
I love
So if you get a chance to get on their website and go check out anything that you want to get, you want to get a calendar of events, you want to find out
We
more.
have that on our website.
Oh, is it available? BigMamaRadio.com?
You go to Big Mama Radio, there's a link that says Edison Festival of Lights. You can click that and you can actually live stream from our website.
Right. So it'll be available in about 5 different locations when you can. So during the parade, let me give you a rundown of what we're going to do as Big Mama Radio. During the 5 o'clock hour, as we'll already be prepared to broadcast, so that'll be great. We as a show are going to run down and do a little time inside the prep pit where everybody's getting ready and everybody will be there. We'll go by, we'll do some quick lives. You'll be able to check in our Facebook Live and see it inside the parade area. And as Charlie witnessed it last year, and a lot of people don't even get a chance to witness this, the inside of the parade area is one of the craziest areas there are. It's insane. It's all these people that have been there since 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And they've been there for 11 hours by the time the parade starts. And it's just like a bunch of people hanging out. I know Team Extreme, which, by the way, that's the new moniker, putting everybody under one Team Extreme. So they're going to have a parking lot party going on out there. So I know that they're all pumped up about that. And I know that everybody I went one year and Pepsi people were throwing down. Like they had a tent with like a fence built around it for the entire day. Like they had a tailgate set up. Like they were grilling, and I was all like, "This is kick ass." Now they weren't there the next year after that because I wasn't prepared. I was like, "Well, we don't need food. We'll just eat off the Pepsi people." Well, they weren't in it that year. Didn't do the same thing. You enjoyed it, right?
I had a blast. I think it was an incredible experience. I think everybody needs to witness it.
And by the way, it's the 1-year anniversary of the launch of Big Mama Radio. Now, not necessarily the app itself, but the concept of Big Mama Radio launched there because last year I randomly called somebody I knew was on the Edison Festival board, and I was like, "Hey, I'd like to set up a tent and do a little broadcast. You know, I got this little radio thing I'm doing on my own now.
Yeah.
I want to know what you guys think." And they were like, "Oh, yeah, sure, no problem." And I was like, "No problem?" They were like, "Yeah, no problem." So I just figured it out, and we didn't launch the station before that. It was after that we launched the station.
It was after that. Yeah. The very first outing was that. And then we launched the station after the parade.
So went in there, did the parade, and it was funny because I saw Charlie, I saw C's in the parade, and I was like, "Hey! Hey!" You actually can go back and watch this. This is on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
Right? You can hear me.
They're throwing things at me.
And what's funny is
they're hitting me, and I didn't realize it was them until after it was just insane. The energy was insane. To DJ on the floor was incredible, but he's throwing things at me, and I'm not realizing.
And I just gave me a parade event jacket, like I'm in charge of the parade. I saw somebody, I was like, "Man, I'd like to have one of them red jackets," which, by the way, was the kiss of death. That's why I'm on the board now, because I asked for a red jacket. Don't ever ask for the red jacket. You'll be on the board the next year. All right, that's what happens. They're like, "Big Mama asked for a red jacket. Get him on the board." And so I rock on the red jacket, and I'm wearing it because it's a little breezy out, right? And they just gave it to me. And here comes C's, and I'm winging candy at him, which is definitely a no-no. A huge no-no. And I'm on camera doing it. Wham!
He is on camera.
Wham!
He's talking back to
right. Well, because at first I was just tossing him as he's passing by, and he just keeps going. I'm like, "Son of a bitch."
Pay attention to me.
Right? I want to be recognized.
I never saw him.
Right.
I never saw him. It was
too busy mixing the same song over and over again.
Yeah.
You learned that.
So this is a thing you probably wouldn't know. So
behind the scenes of the parade.
At first, I'm like, I have this whole set. And I'm like, I got all these banging songs, these killer songs that I'm just going to mix into each other, right? Well, not all songs can be bangers. You have some songs that are bangers and some that are fillers. That's just normal DJing. As I'm DJing and I'm mixing, I'm like, man, every 10 feet, it's a new crowd. and they haven't heard this banger of a remix that I just played. So let me just go ahead and re-loop it, bro. So I felt so bad because everybody on the trailer was like, bro, switch the song, bro. You played it for the last 8.5 miles, bro. Switch the damn song. So I'm mixing and you know, like I said, because it's a different crowd, literally every 10 feet.
That's how the
people.
Macy's parade would be. They play the thing
they
on
play
loop
the
so
same
everybody
song.
Right.
gets exposed
But
to
for
it.
us, it's weird as DJs to do that because you
And it's
feel
even weird. It's annoying when you're on the float.
Well, yeah, because I
you
have
keep
to listen
hearing
to
the
it.
same thing over and over.
Now,
and
I
over
will
and
tell
over.
you the best night of my life, besides ZombieCon minus the shooting, was after the parade was over. So we had to drive because you just can't get off. You don't just get off and, you know, everybody goes home.
Right.
You have to go back to where you left your vehicle.
And it takes a second to get
It
there.
is a whole process.
Right, and
it's probably
a
a
lot of
30-minute
people.
process with how many people are downtown.
Right.
And listen, the crowds, like downtown Fort Myers, hundreds of people. Like you
Hundreds
barely
of thousands.
Right, hundreds of thousands.
Right.
You barely fit through the streets. The amount of people that are going to be there are insane.
I mean, people
So
are already
after-
like
right.
marking off their spots already.
So after, the best part of for
I always
me
wonder how-
personally on the Edison
All right.
the parade was after it was over, and once we're done, you know, downtown, is going to the car. I was still going, so when I started doing that, I was playing old school reggaeton through the streets of Fort Myers. Like literally, I was like, well, I'm gonna play whatever the fuck I want now. Like I play whatever I want. So I'm literally jamming like I'm doing a moving block party, and I'm in like the. You know,
You're like giving
bad
them
neighborhoods.
gasolina. You're giving them
Right.
gasolina as you're
Yeah.
going down
And
the street.
I'm shooting, like, people are so confused because, like, there's just some random guy on the back of a trailer just throwing smoke up in the air. Like, I've got lights going, and I'm just, like, playing, like, reggaeton music through the streets of Fort Myers. It's one of the greatest things ever. I got video of it, me just randomly, because it's not the parade route, and there's no lights. So it's dark down these roads that
my
I'm doing
gosh.
this, and I'm just blasting. I mean, we're blasting reggaeton music through the streets of Fort Myers. It was really good memory. Really good memory.
and you're still here, so it obviously
Right.
worked
Right.
out really good.
There are some great. Oh, look at that.
Here's the mail,
That
it
never
never
fails.
fails. It makes me
Wanna
wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna yell, mail! We gotta redo one for us. We gotta.
Who's this?
It's a delivery.
Oh.
How you doing? How are you? Good.
How you doing? Nice.
Met the other day.
Oh, right on.
With the donuts. Happy Valentine's.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Are you are you a driver or what?
Yeah, I'm a Uber driver.
So that's how you met.
And real estate agent.
Is that how you met him?
We met at the comedy club.
Oh, right on. Yeah, with your wife.
Yeah, Jenny B.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man, thank you very much, man. How's your wife doing, man?
Everybody's good. Yeah.
All right, man. I had a great. I went the night I DJ'd for you. That's his gig normally.
Snappers.
Snappers.
Yeah.
When I left, I talked to these guys in the parking lot for 25 minutes, man. Like we sat and just shot this shit
that's
forever.
awesome. That's awesome. I was like, that's random. Some guys just dropping
Right,
off donuts,
right.
bro. He's like, no, what I'm just saying is like, I have to get to know somebody that's dropping off food, bro. I need
Right.
to know, bro. Like, if you come in, you're like, yeah, eat those donuts. I'm not going to talk. Just eat the donuts, bro. Eat the donuts. I'm not eating the donuts.
They're from Sean.
From Sean.
They're
You're
little
Sean?
hearts.
Yeah, he's. Oh, you just happen to be the Uber driver who got this delivery.
Oh,
Damn! Wow.
There's another driver.
More stuff.
More stuff.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Thank you,
it.
brother. Good seeing you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right here, yeah.
Sean again?
Oh, he must have tripped over. He must have tripped over the package.
Yeah.
This is great. C's at first was like, I'm not eating the donuts from that guy.
Right. He's just walked in. I'm like, no, I got to see you, bro. We got to talk face to face, bro.
Steez, you better love Sean. Because he pays attention. I want one of the receipts.
They're a little hearts and stuff.
Like, listen, he really listens.
Damn, we gotta go to break.
Yeah.
Go to break.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Let's see. Let's
He
see.
really listens to you.
Aw, he loves you.
He loves you. That was the first one I seen. He loves you.
And there's hardly any spit in it, man. This is great. Okay, I like Sean again.
I know. Look, I see the smile on your face.
I do. I like.
Right. I would
and
have sent you an
everybody-
ice water after no
Right.
show in my house.
And everybody.
He makes you feel like a woman. What?
Why you gotta do that, bro?
Why you gotta
Cause
bring
you
up
would.
the
Why you gotta
past?
Cause you would.
You son of a bitch.
Cause you would.
Why you gotta bring back the past?
Bro.
I would be living this down for like
Thank
a
you.
month. It'd be.
Bro.
You're not letting
Don't
us
worry, I'm
feel?
old. I'll forget about it soon.
You're not letting us heal.
Yo, Sean, I appreciate Sean, man. Sean is amazing, man. He has
He's
taken
mine,
over the
though.
role of what Bob Lanzieri used to do when he cared about our show. So, big shout. Let me get a donut before you guys start. Did you guys even take pictures of it?
No.
No, I gotta take
You
pictures.
just grabbed
Here,
at it.
put that back.
I like the little pink one with
I
the
gotta take
heart.
pictures. We gotta post it. Yo, we're so fat our entire show stops for food.
Is that
Like everybody forgets we're live on the air. Now we got 25 people watching us eat donuts.
Hi guys, we're eating donuts.
Right, we're eating donuts.
And coffee. Look at how cute they are.
Right, that is absolutely cute. I want one of the ones. I want the chocolate ones.
Don't wrap it up for Judith. Come on, go buy your own.
No. Look, see, I already got my girl a gift. I got
Get her a fresh one, a coffee, and
Tell her to come by to get it. I bought you something.
Right, I bought you something.
I got you a donut. I got you a pink
Now we
drink.
can go on break.
Thank you, Sean.
Now we can go.
Sean, thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Big
Sean,
shout out to
thank
SJC
you.
Technology, man.
Love you.
Amazing, man. Which, by the way, too, they actually
Does Bob
helped me
still
out.
like us?
Bob,
No.
he's probably sleeping.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not. He don't send us shit.
He's out living
He
his life.
doesn't call. He never writes.
All right. No, yeah,
He
exactly.
doesn't send us a Krispy Kreme dough notes.
Nothing.
Yes, like those are so good.
Can you guys not
Donuts.
interrupt me while I'm talking to Sean?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Shut the hell up.
My
So
bad. My bad. Hold on.
Big
let me
shouts to Sean from SJC Technology. I just want to give a big shout out to Sean from SJC Technology, man, who's just always coming through in the clutch, man, and understanding that the way to a fat man's heart is heart-shaped donuts. And the fact that he gave me a pink
Get it
drink and that he
back.
listens to me, and when nobody on the show listens to me.
All right, cut that
Just
shit
one of
out.
those
Sometimes you kiss ass.
I just want everyone to know
He's
that.
married.
Sometimes you miss a dinner.
He makes
I
you
don't
feel
have
like
to-
a woman, but
I don't have to worry about it because he ain't gonna come to the house. He's not gonna be creeping up in my house.
For the 86th time, tens of thousands of people ascend upon downtown Fort Myers for the Edison Festival of Light. Grab the whole family and make your way down to downtown Fort Myers, February 3rd through the 18th for this electrifying event. Come check out the Mud Strut, the Fun Run, the Junior Parade, the 5K, crafts on the river, and the classic and antique car shows. But let's not forget what everyone waits for, the Edison Festival Grand Parade. The Edison Festival Grand Parade is the most electrifying parade you'll ever experience. Grab the whole family and make your way out February 17th. Can't make it? Don't worry. Big Mama Radio is streaming it live. Get a full calendar of all the events. Plus, purchase VIP tickets online at edisonfestival.org. It's the 86th annual Edison Festival of Light, brought to you by Extreme Florida Roofing, Painting, and Contracting, and streamed live on the most electrifying station on the planet, Big Mama Radio. Island Tech. Are you looking for premium firearms in Southwest Florida? Look no farther than Island Tactical LLC. We're proud to be veteran owned and operated, bringing you the best in quality, safety, and precision. Island Tactical. At Island Tactical, we specialize in the high-end and rare firearms for collectors and enthusiasts. And if personal protection is your priority, we are your concealed carry experts. Island Tactical. We're driven by our passion for firearms, offering expert advice and a personalized shopping experience. Island Tactical. Our commitment to exceptional quality means that every firearm meets the highest standards. Island Tactical. We're not just a store, we're a part of the community, promoting responsibility, gun ownership, and safety education. Plus, we offer customizing options to create your perfect firearm setup. Island Tactical LLC, where quality meets passion. Your one-stop shop for premium firearms. Island Tactical. Go to our website for more info, islandtacticalllc.com, or stop by our store in St. James City. Island Tactical LLC, your firearm destination.
Are you tired of endless waits at the auto shop? Frustrated with vague diagnosis and lengthy repair times? Look no further than Leading Edge Auto Care. At Leading Edge Auto Care, we're not just another repair shop. We're a family-owned and operated business, serving Cape Coral since 2009 with trust, expertise, and commitment to getting you back on the road faster. With our 9,000 square foot facility equipped with 7 lifts and cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, we're ready to handle any issue. Minor tune-up, major overhaul, we've got you covered. Our ASE certified technicians use the latest technology to quickly pinpoint solutions, saving you valuable time and money. We only use top quality replacement parts, ensuring your manufacturer's warranty remains intact. Leading Edge Auto Care, where cutting-edge technology meets real-world experience. Call us today at 239-242-2277. That's 239-242-CARS. Let us get you back on the road faster than ever. Check them out at leadingedautocare.com. Leading Edge Auto Care. Trust, experience, and
Are you
efficiency.
not feeling well? Maybe you're depressed, anxious, having trouble sleeping, or something even more serious that needs to be addressed. Headed by Dr. Louise Betancourt, here in studio we know him as Dr. B, the Mentes team is there for you. They understand your mental health needs. Whether you're 80 years old or 8 years old, they'll be there for you when you need them. Why wait weeks or months for an appointment with a qualified specialist? Call Mentes today. They accept most major health plans. You can reach the Mentes team at 239-314-3223 or visit their website at mentos.health. That's mentus.health. Mentos, mental health for all of us. It's time for the 86th annual Edison Festival of Light, presented by Extreme Florida Roofing, Painting, Contracting, Demolition, and Land Clearing. It all kicks off February 3rd with so many experiences for the whole family, including the Mud Strut, the Fun Run, the Junior Parade, Crafts on the River, and the Classic Car Show, wrapping it all up on the 18th. Don't forget the Grand Parade of Light on the 17th. Join tens of thousands of people in downtown Fort Myers for the most electrifying parade in Florida. Get full details on every event and purchase your VIP tickets online at Edison.
Planning a laid-back evening with good food and great company.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
From the station that shows you love, Big Mama Radio. Wait. Where y'all going?
You know I need you to stay.
Now back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Heard on Big Hits, Big Mama Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's really going on here? How you doing? You doing good? You doing good? All right, so guys, I have to tell you something that's completely off topic, not even on the schedule.
Tell us.
I had a listener reach out to me, and he explained to me that he had a Valentine for his girl. Maybe I should wait till tomorrow. I was gonna play it, but he asked me to make him a cameo. I'm gonna play it. Try to play it.
Yeah.
Maybe he hasn't played it for her yet.
Does she listen?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would wait.
I would
Tomorrow.
say if he's giving her cameos because she listens to you. Because why would you give somebody a cameo of someone you don't?
Right. He was like, I'll pay you. I was like, bro, I'll just do it. It's no big deal. I got you.
Unless you just have that seductive voice that maybe he doesn't.
Now I'm all worried. Now I wanted to play it. Now I had this whole time I was going to tell you guys about it, but now I know it's a Valentine's thing. Maybe if it hasn't happened
So
yet.
mute it and play it for us. I want to hear it now.
Yeah.
Next
Mute
break.
that shit. No.
I think you should do a meditation one.
I got back.
That would be a good one.
A meditation.
Like a guided meditation.
He doesn't have the voice for that.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Absolutely
does.
not.
Relax.
No.
It's now time to breathe.
No.
Let go of the things that are tying you down.
No. No.
Take a big deep breath in.
No.
Hold it. Now let it out. Like all
Exactly,
your stress.
see? He has a strip club voice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the next 11 ladies to the stage. Mercedes is up on center stage. Mercedes, Alexis, you're up on deck.
Oh, I got to tell you guys. Oh,
boy, here we go. Off top.
Somebody tried to get me to do that one time, and I couldn't do it.
Take this and throw it away.
I got to tell you guys, I have a strip club story.
Oh, God.
Tell us.
So this past weekend, we had a great weekend. I went out with one of my friends, and
this is why he didn't make it to your house, Betty, on Sunday.
no,
It all
this was
keeps coming
actually on. Oh no, it was Saturday. It was Saturday.
I don't even want to hear it anymore. Okay, let's move on to the next story. Just kidding. Go ahead.
So we're going out. We're hanging out. We're like, let's go. I haven't hit a strip club in a long time, so let's go hit some strip clubs. Let's just go hang out, right? Make a long story short, we went to 3-4 of them.
There's only 3.
There's 4. We went to 4, and
Someone's house don't count.
You went to all 4? You went to Fantasies on the beach?
Emerald.
Oh, you went to Emerald.
Emerald,
All
right. So when I tell you we went and we probably spent $300-400. Oh, Margaritaville's there. Never mind. Do I have a Valentine? No, I don't, Margaritaville. I do not have.
Don't change the story now.
yeah.
Oh, now we're trying. Look at this, guys. Look at this for the first time ever. He's uncomfortable.
See.
Big shouts to Fins Up Fort Myers
Fins
Beach
Up,
says
go get
checking
him.
in, man.
Go get him.
I am a wholesome act. If you guys get me fired from Margaritaville, bro.
I'm not the one that told the story about 4 strip clubs.
He said keep it going. He said keep it going.
See, they like it. They're like, oh, we get to see a different
I'm
side.
not gonna lie. All right.
Different
So
side
look,
of
this
seas.
is what happened. Big shouts to Margaritaville, by the way, man. Amazing resort. I'm there every Friday. in February. In March, I'll be there 2 days a week, Wednesdays and Fridays at the Fins of Fort Myers Beach.
You got a little something right here.
It's from Saturday night.
Right.
All right. So
do I get free day passes for all the shout outs? I'm asking for the guy that's watching right now.
We're fun. You want us around the pool.
Right. You definitely want our morning show around the pool. So we go, right? And we're hanging out. And, strip clubs have changed.
Glitter?
No. Strip clubs have changed. So let me tell you something. I remember when, it was like a traditional strip club. Well, when I walk in there, like the first thing I do is almost get into an argument with the lady at the door. So this is what happens. I walk in.
You can't just go in there like that.
Right. So I go in there. You got to spend money. We know that. As guy, I get it. So I go in there, and then she's like, all right, $25. And I'm like, for the two of us? And they're like, no, $25 each. $25 to get in? I was like, all right, I guess. Okay. I'm like, we're here. And there's people behind me, so I'm like, I'm not going to be a dick about it. $50 to get into this strip club. Then the lady's like, do you need ones? And I'm like, no. And she's like, you don't need ones? And I'm like, no. She's like, you don't need ones? And I'm like, no, I don't need ones. I'm like, you don't have an ATM in there? Like, I don't believe in just going here and having a bunch of ones.
So they're like literally trying to push you.
So listen to the whole story. So I'm like, there's ATMs in there. Like, if I feel like I got to go spend money, I'm going to go get an ATM and pay the $15 fee for it. I'm good. He said, anytime BMR. Oh, they said anytime for Fins Up. There you go.
Right on.
TVG.
I'm wasting away.
Now he is going TVG. So anyway, she's telling me about the one. So finally, I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I'll take one. So she gives me one. So this is exactly what happens. I didn't notice a bucket that she had right there. She's like, all right, cool. Gives me the one. She's like, don't forget to tip.
After she gave you attitude and sass.
And no, not even that. I'm just like, I didn't even want the ones. You forced me to get the ones, and I got to tip you? Bro, $35 to get in through the door of this strip club. Make a long story short, I went to 4 strip clubs, never saw boobs.
What?
Nobody took their clothes off. I don't know if this is a new thing, except Emerald City. The 3 ones here, nobody takes their clothes off.
What do they do?
So just dance?
I was mind blown by this.
Like a dance routine?
What?
Right. Me and my boy.
Did anybody get a private dance?
Yeah.
Did they take her shirt off then?
I don't know. I didn't get a private dance. I was like,
you got to ask whoever did. You got to find out. I got to know.
I don't know.
I have to know this answer.
Thing. Every single club. So I remember back in the day, obviously they weren't completely nude.
They were never completely nude except for Emerald. They would get completely nude up there because they didn't serve booze.
Correct. But here, they don't take not one article of clothing off. And we're standing there with our $13 Coronas in our hands.
After paying $25 to get in.
Right, after paying $35.
Right.
Are you sure you weren't at the Broadway Palm or something? Like watching a show?
Watching the burlesque show?
Were you that trashed?
When's the last time you were at the Broadway Palm, bro?
Everybody goes to the Broadway Palm.
No, I meant.
They got lunch and a show.
Confuse it for a strip club.
Right. What show were you seeing? Because I want to make sure I don't miss it next time.
Yeah, that's an odd
they
place
did have
to
the
pick.
full Monty there.
But yeah, so me and him were literally, and every single place, like I said, you can't see inside and see what's going on, so you have to pay the fee. So, like I said, long story short, we spent $300-400 and at multiple strip, never saw a single anything.
That sounds
we were
weird.
depressed by the time we got out of there. By the time we got out of there, we're like, all right, man, let's just.
What club gave you the hard time?
I'm not saying that.
He'll say it off air.
I'm not saying it. I'll tell you off air.
Yeah, because it was just one. I'll call the owner.
Did you show him your boobs?
I had to show my boy
the owner
my
be
boobs, 'cause
pissed.
he didn't get any. Yeah, I was blown away by how and then the other thing,
2 of them are owned by one person.
and then I go to the one, and then as I go there, and as guys, we know this. You don't make eye contact in a strip club.
With another guy?
With another
guys
girl. With
or
girls.
girls?
With
Okay.
girls. Because immediately that's how they get you.
Right.
Yeah, they think
They're
that
scanning
you
the
want.
room looking for eyes and to get a dance, right? And at this point, I'm feeling so
Acknowledge
ripped
me.
off that I'm like, I'm not giving you any more money here. I just don't want to make eye contact. I messed up, made eye contact.
Oh, no.
2 girls come by and they're like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, oh, great. She's like, do you want to dance? And I'm like, no. She's like, why are you here?
You're lying.
Ask my boy. My
Same
boy can
part,
call you.
same place?
No, this was a different place. I'm not gonna. I can tell you the names of all these places. This was the last.
One of 4. It's like a.
This was the last spot I went to, and I was so pissed. I'm looking at my butt. I'm like, did she just say what she said? Like, and then her friend kept trying to get us, and her friend walked away and was like, stop, they're cheap. Like, she's yelling it out in the. I'm like, yo, I'm here for the amazing Coronas. Like, I'm not here for you. Like,
You're not? Why didn't you get Coronas at Hooters?
Because I was so depressed. At that point, I'm
it's the same thing. They keep their clothes on.
Right. I was depressed the whole
And you
entire
can get
time.
a
This was the
calendar.
worst thing, and I realized, and I hadn't been to a strip club in years. So this was my first time in years going to a strip club, and I was totally unimpressed. So anyways, we ended up downtown. We went to, I don't know if you guys have been to the 86 room.
No.
So a lot
And
of
you
people
saw
don't
boobs.
know about this. No, I didn't. A lot of people actually,
I thought we were going full circle here. I really did.
Were you on the hunt for boobs? Is that what it was that day?
So I don't know what it is that we thought of that this was a good idea. First, me and him went out, and this was after I talked to you that we went out for steaks.
Right.
With the people that I went to. And, we went out to dinner, and we're like, hey, let's go hang out, have some beers. We haven't been to a strip club in a while. Let's just go. Biggest mistake of my life. Never do it again. I'll never do that again. So we ended up downtown. We went to Sky Bar. We went to the 86 room. Now, if you haven't been to the 86 room, this place is amazing. It is the speakeasy that's hidden in Patio de Leon.
Yeah, I know where it is.
It's literally a little next to the alley. If you look at the alley, there's a door right next to the alley. Doesn't say anything at all. At all. And it's called the 86 room, and it is amazing. That's where the videos came of the guy on fire doing the drinks and all that stuff that I had. And they have this little thing called an alcohol mist, like a balloon. They fill a balloon with alcohol.
I saw your video.
I saw your video.
Cool.
That's cool. You didn't like it. They filled it up with like a mist of alcohol, and it's like inhaling like actual isopropyl alcohol.
You get drunk off that?
Yeah.
I didn't like it because I knew you were trying to slow down on drinking, and I didn't want to support your drinking.
Oh, good save.
God, I'm good at this shit.
Good save.
Thank you very
bro.
much. Thank you.
Good save.
Right.
So I think it did. I think it did, but for $5, I'm like, oh, you can't really complain, man. It was just a gimmick. Like, I wouldn't do it again, but
I wonder how much liquor is, or like if I had to pour a shot, is it one full shot in a balloon?
Doubt it.
No,
Right.
probably
I
like
doubt
only
it.
a fraction.
I'd say
of
a
what
fraction.
Shot,
I would say a fraction of it.
Did you feel the effects? And in the video, I know you were trying to sell it
I'm
up.
wondering
Yeah,
if it's
because I
a
was like,
You were trying to get a free one on the backside. I saw what you were doing.
for $5, I think it was worth it to do it once to experience it. But like, do I want to go out at night of drinking and just hanging out at a mist bar? Probably not.
I mean,
I felt this. Remember the oxygen bars? I felt the same
Yes,
way about those. I
me
did
too.
them once. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I did too.
I feel like you'd look kind of weird just like sucking on a balloon, like walking around. I don't
Unless
see the
it's
appeal to it.
unless you're at a rave.
That would be the only place that it probably
You know what else was like that
make
too?
a lot of money.
Those nitrogen drinks. I had those in Vegas. Had it one time, and I was out.
That's like those, what do they call them? Like the Dragon Balls or whatever that are made of like the.
Well, I don't know if Dragon have balls. I'm just saying
No,
the drink
but
that I had was like
Look them up. They're like made out of like the
I don't wanna look up Dragon Balls.
I don't want to look up Dragon Balls.
pass.
That
Look
could
it-
I'll
open
pass.
your
I'll take your opinion.
history to all kinds of weird.
I'll
The
take your-
Dragon Ball expert on the show is
Yeah.
Darlene. All right.
Right,
We got it.
right.
Yeah, you know, balls
Right.
You
in
win.
general.
You win, right? You win, Goku.
Well, he was talking about breasts. You talk about balls, and shut it down.
Yep.
Right.
You know,
That's
hey,
it. Right. Talk about full circle.
Yeah, right.
we got to bring the women in.
We were talking
Right.
about make this a
Out
family
of all the
friendly
wholesome
show.
things that I talked about, bro, freaking Margaritaville decides when I'm talking about tits.
Yeah, you know.
They tune in when I talk about tits.
It's cool. We got day passes out of it. I'm all right with
the
it.
real, the real question is Sean said, did you say don't forget about your tip when you showed your boobs?
That's
I
important.
should have.
You could have made a lot of money.
Get your money back.
Right. It was depressing. I say that to say this, that I was blown away by
Let me ask you a
little
question
effort they had.
because you were first in line. I saw you going. It sounds like you were first going in the strip club. Like you had to pay. Everybody was behind you. Is what you said.
Yeah.
Were you keeping up in a lane that you didn't want to keep up in,
Yes.
but you were forced to keep up in
Yes.
that lane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can feel that.
Yes.
Like you were out there, you were out like, God, I'm going to spend $300 and not have any fun. $400, $500. No, God, this has got to stop eventually.
And I'm the kind of person that I pay, and my boy will tell you, I pay for everything. I pay for all the entrance fees. You know, I pay, and I was like, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. Like I'm just, and and the other thing too is I realize I'm very uncomfortable in just a room full of men because I'm realizing what's going on in here. Like the theory of the strip club sounds great until you're actually
No,
in
because
there.
you're thinking about the Cincy Jacks.
Well, I didn't think about that, but I should have. But I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I'm looking around the room and I'm just like, this isn't my circle that I normally run in, man.
So
like,
you're
I'm just like,
maturing.
Oh, you're
yeah, I
growing
think so.
up.
My boy said that to me. He's like, man, I think I'm pretty much done with this. And I'm like, yeah, I am too. Like, you're probably never ever gonna catch me in a strip club again.
Oh.
Never.
I have no desire.
That's because
I have no desire. I don't even know how we did this. We just, and it's funny because we had the time of our lives at the Sky Bar. Downtown Fort Myers.
Right.
The time of
but
my
now
life.
let me take your question. Now this is what I'll tell you. This is my same theory in Vegas, just so you know. All right. How much money before you entered the Sky Bar did you spend? Give me an estimate. Just be honest. $400. Before you got to the Sky Bar, you'd already spent $400 for the night. Now imagine going to the Sky Bar and just dropping $400.
Right, that's what we said.
You'd be drunk.
And you'd be a star of the night. You'd have a blast. You'd have a great story. There'd be great memories. It wouldn't be like we did. Oh God, I had to get an Uber.
Yeah.
So it's funny because
great time.
When me and my boy started talking, I had told him originally, because of what I do as a DJ, the last place that I want to be is in a nightclub. Like when you tell me, yo,
Like
let's
going
go
to
hang
work.
out, right?
Yeah.
And not getting paid,
Right.
because that's what I do. I'm in this place and I get paid to be here. So when you ask me to go out, the last place that I want to go out is a club. I just don't. I would much rather go fishing. Take me on a boat, dog. Let's go anything. Like I'm like a girl, bro. Take me on a real date. Don't take me.
Right.
I become like a girl. Seriously,
Hold
like I
my
don't.
hand,
Right,
damn it.
like take me to dinner, something. I don't want to do the whole club thing. So
Yeah.
we had this conversation a while ago. That's why when he brought up the strip club, I'm like, okay, let's go. You know, he brought it up, and I'm like, all right, let's go. And then I realized that this isn't me. This is not me. I don't
So you
like
did it 3 more times?
4.
4.
Well, after the first
Well,
time,
after
you
the
did it
first,
3
yeah.
more times.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
So Sky Bar,
Kept
Jamie's
look-
saying is fun too.
Sky
I've
Bar's a
never been.
blast, and my boy Drado was there. And I love these places because I know all the DJs. So when I come in, everybody they shout me
Right,
out.
and you
They
spend,
stop the
and
music.
then when you spend money like bottle service, you got a VIP all night long,
Yeah.
you're having a blast. That's how I feel about Vegas. Now I could go to Vegas and I could drop $300 in the casino, get free drinks, have a great time for an hour and a half, and go home, go back up to the room. Or I can take $400, go to a bar, spend it on VIP, get $400, be set up the rest of the night, and have a great time all night long on the same amount of money,
Yeah.
and be amongst people that are way outside of my class. You understand what I mean by this?
Right.
All right, I went to the Source Awards one time. Didn't belong at the Source Awards. Matter of fact, I think it was when I worked at 105.5. I went to the Source Awards in Miami. So I go down to the Source Awards. This guy goes, I'm in the VIP party, man. We gotta buy some booze. All right, cool. I'm in. We're in the VIP. Ghostface Killer's right next to me. Like there was all these, Wu-Tang Clan was all around. Like it was a who's who of hip hop world, right?
Wow.
I'm in. I don't care the cost. I paid $150 for each for a bottle of water, Avion.
Wow.
I paid $700 for one bottle of Ciroc, and there was a second bottle that came later on. So I was $1,000 without tip before just walking in the door, and then we went another 700 deep. We're supposed to split it. This dude didn't have his money at the end of the night. So the night cost me like $2,300. I'll never forget it for the rest of my life. But it was a great night.
Right.
But nevertheless, that same amount of money could have spent at Tootsie's in Miami, and it wouldn't have been as fun as I had that night with all those memories. I believe what you're right on, man, and I think that I got past that age or that era in my life, and I think you just surpassed it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Where you're
Never
going
again.
to a strip club and you're like,
I'm out of place. I felt out of place.
and I'll tell you, these are dudes who don't like the girl they have at home,
Yeah.
or don't have
Or
a
they're
girl at
single.
home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I'm neither one of those.
Right.
And when I walked in before, it's like, I'm not this guy. I like my
Yeah.
girl at home, and if I didn't have one, it wouldn't be one of these.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And I think that's what ultimately guys, at least when I was I've never really been a strip club guy, but at one point in my life I enjoyed them. Like I was okay with it. But I think as guys, me personally, I can only speak for myself, I would go to a strip club because I wanted to see a girl that I was completely out of my league. Like there's no way that this girl would ever pay attention to me. And now I realize that's not the case
no,
anymore.
it's
No.
the
None of
opposite.
those
You're
right
out
now.
of their league.
Right, 100%.
100%
Aw.
out of their league.
I love that.
Oh.
You think
'cause
I'm out of a
most-
stripper's league?
Yeah. You're
That's
a decent
awesome.
guy.
You've moved up.
You have.
Wow, I'm above a stripper.
You're a stripper.
You're above a stripper. You're above.
So
you're
I got a story
above,
that
you're
I did.
above.
I did what you did one time. I did this actually at Sky Bar. I had a friend that came from out of town, and I wanted to impress her. Chloe, my girl, knows this story very well. And I had gassed her up about like I know everybody. Like we go down to I know everybody. I know everybody. You know, you can figure how I would be. She's from out of town. She don't know, and I'm like, oh, I'm the shit out here. I'm the
So
shit.
humble. I love it.
I know, right?
Humbly, respectfully speaking, so the mayor knows me.
Everybody.
Fire chief of all 15 counties. So she comes into town
How
and,
bad
and
did
she
this
gets
backfire?
late. Super backfired. I that night humbled me. I go and she's like, "Where do we go?" And I'm like, "Let's go to Sky Bar," because I know everybody. Firestone, I always know everybody. And we go. It's I don't know. It's 11:30 at night when we leave. Sky Bar closes at 2. So I'm like, I go over there. It's packed. It is packed. Like, it's packed. And I had just told this girl, a friend of mine that coming in from Arizona, that I could get anything. I was like, man, we're not going to be with the common folk. We're not going to be with the common folk there. I was like, I know somebody. When I got there, the DJ that was there wasn't a DJ I knew. So normally I hang out in the DJ booth, and that's good enough to impress people. Like, I don't have to go any further. I don't have to spend no money.
Right.
You know, they walk up to the DJ gives you dab, shuts the music off. DJ sees.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't need anything else. Well, I didn't know the DJ. I couldn't give him that. He didn't shout me out. Now I'm just sitting there degular like everybody else.
You're a common folk.
I'm a common folk. And then I'm like, I see a section. A VIP section. I've never in my entire life bought a VIP section. Never. It's either been given to me or whatever. So I don't know the cost associated with it. Right? So I see a section. Now, mind you, at this point, it is probably 12:15.
All right.
So at this
literally
point,
only have like an hour.
No, I got till
2.
2. I got 2 hours. In my mind, that's my math. I got 2 hours. Well, I don't take into consideration that technically the cutoff's at 1:30.
Yep.
They don't let you rock till 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock means you got to be out. 1:30 is the time. So I'm there, and then I look at the section, and like, I'm trying to impress because we're standing around. I can see she's like, this dude really ain't shit. Mm-hmm. And so I go to the thing. I'm like, how much? I was like, can I get that section? And she's like, yeah, but you got to pay full price. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about paying full price. She's like, you only have like an hour. I was like, I don't care. Give me the section. I want the section. I should have asked how much it was.
Yeah. How much was it?
I walked out of there. We were there for 1 hour. And by the way,
a bottle that you couldn't finish.
That you couldn't finish and you can't take home.
With you. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know any of this. Because in my mind, I'm like, whatever, bro. I get it. I'm going to overpay for the bottles, but I'm going to take them home and I'm going to drink them. So I'm going to pick the bottles that I like.
Bottles?
Yeah.
Bottles. It comes with 2 bottles.
Oh, my goodness.
$1,500 for 1 hour.
1 hour?
We didn't even finish the drink because it just wasn't enough time. Not even that. It just wasn't literally enough. Asked my girl, she says she's there. She remembers this. With Chloe, remember at Sky? $1,500 for 1 hour.
I'm sorry. I don't see the value in any of that.
Well, the thing is, if I would have known that that's what it would have cost, I would have been like, hey, bro, let's just go to like Hooters
Declined.
or something. Yeah. But no, that's what happened to my card. Declined.
Like, I don't want, no.
Oh, bro, listen.
Oh, no.
I wasn't expecting a $1,500 bill, bro. They bring me the damn thing, and I'm just like, I'm looking at the thing, I'm like,
he's like shopping like he's
is
at
there
the Dollar
another
Tree.
zero on there?
Bring me
He's
more.
like,
Bring me
I'm
more.
like, what's $1,500? I had to ask this girl. I'm like, well, what's $1,500? She's like, it's the section. I'm like, you're charging $1,500 for the section? Like, I was here for an hour. She's like, I told you you had to pay full price.
I'd have been like, you can take 1,000 off. Thank you.
That's wild, bro. And then, of course, my first car got declined. And I'm like, I sat there and I'm like, all right, I got to move stuff over here. I got from my Roth IRA. My 401k. I started moving literally everything I had to pay for this damn bill, bro.
For 1 hour.
For 1 hour, bro. Juju,
and was she even impressed?
I don't know.
Are you still friends to this day?
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
we're friends. But I've been friends. We've been friends with her for
Have
years.
you ever talked about this story since then with her?
No.
Oh, you embarrassed.
Is she
her.
listening?
You gotta
right
tell
now?
the story to see if she recognized that you were trying to impress.
Yeah, I should, right?
Like,
We
you
could
should
call
really,
her.
right?
We could call her,
right? And say, like, if she was like,
Juju
God,
knows-
she will totally say, I felt uncomfortable because I knew that you were trying to impress and it wasn't necessary. We could have went to Hooters.
Juju said she was impressed.
Oh, okay. Well, she was impressed.
So she's known me since my EDM days. So she was there. She's been a really good friend for a while, man. And so she knew me from the EDM days when I was traveling doing EDM music. Like, she knew who I was. That's where she originally started following me. And then moved to Arizona. And now she's an influencer. And that was part of the pressure on me, is the fact that she was an influencer in her own right. She has her following. She does her thing in Arizona. So I wanted to kind of keep up with that, you know? And then, like I said, $1,500 was the worst night of my life.
Yeah,
Worst night of my life.
she probably is definitely like, she probably knows now and is like, man, he didn't have to do all that to impress me. Because that's
Right.
a true friend.
Right.
A true friend doesn't expect you to drop a
Oh,
big.
he does this too, by the way. The first time I ever invited him to my house, he was like, you need to bring anything? He's like, well, I got a lot of food. He's like, I'm going to bring tacos. And he brings it. He brought as much tacos as Red Rock brought.
Yeah.
Like, he brought tacos.
But mine weren't dry.
No, they weren't dry. They were good. and like, it was like and it's like we had so much food, and I was like, and so the next time he came, I said, don't bring anything. And I was like, why? I said, just don't bring anything.
Yeah.
If we need it, we'll go get it. Don't bring. I got to bring something, dog.
That's my toxic
But see,
trait.
I'm
is
like that
spending.
too.
I will always like if I tell you let's go out there, I'm paying.
Right. Do
There's
you show up when you
nobody
say
that-
you're going to show up?
Huh?
What? All right.
I forgive him.
Oh, all right. I'll let it go now.
on.
All right. We can move on now. You forgave him.
I'm just saying. I'm the kind of person that I'm always, I got to pay. Like, I don't know what it is. And that's a toxic trait because I'm broke. I can't afford it. Half the time I'm overdrafting my account to pay.
Right. Get
But
rid
I'm
of that
still paying.
toxic trait, bro.
Right.
Like,
Right. Cut
listen
it
to the
off.
Kevin Hart conversation. See the way my checking account's set up. I got to check it in his savings, and unfortunately, it's going to take a couple of days to get the money moved from savings to checking, so I'm out.
Right.
Yeah.
See, Sean even said he didn't bring anything to my place.
He didn't bring himself to our place. What are you talking about?
You said you forgave him.
I know. I forgave
You
him.
brought it
Sean-
back
Sean-
up.
Sean did it.
Sean's the one that did it, I didn't.
Sean didn't. Sean didn't. Sean
Read
didn't.
the rest of it.
Sunday was
Cheerleader.
on me.
Read
I
the
wasn't
freaking rest
feeling
of
good.
it. Thank you.
Aw.
Blame Juju, not me.
I'm
You
always
could've
gonna
still
blame
went.
you.
No,
Why
because
is it
I-
all... Wow.
You could have still
She
went.
That's
said
such a
it.
narcissistic thing
She
to
said
say.
it.
Blame her, not me.
She said it.
Oh, wow.
She said
Ouch.
Sunday was on me.
Ouch.
Wow.
I wasn't feeling good still. And
Well,
me personally,
Sunday was
I
on-
didn't want to expose the rest of you to whatever sickness we had in our house.
Right, and
I
Darlene
was-
made a good fake one up so that she was good the next day, but she was
Yeah,
sick
yeah,
for a
she
day.
did
So.
Right, she had one of those 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm sick.
I'm so
Came
sick.
I'm
in,
not
came in
coughing
yesterday.
and-
Yeah.
Fine
Nose
today.
running.
She was
Doesn't look
definitely
sick at all.
sick. She
Looks
was
like $1 million.
definitely sick.
Your nose is
Couldn't get out of
running.
bed.
I'm just messing with you.
Couldn't get out of bed. She was definitely sick. Now all of a sudden,
Take that, you sons of bitches. Oh.
That was lovely.
I've been hit by Cupid.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got something I wanted to get into. I'm not sure if I got time, man.
of course we got time. We got a whole hour.
So I want to. I don't have it yet, but I'm going to get a hippie bed.
A hippie bed, like a water bed.
Like a music bed, so I can play do hippie stuff. Because I realized that I get a lot of hippie stuff in the prep every day, like things that are just kind of hippie-ish. Like kiwis can
Oh,
significantly
a hippie music bed.
Yeah.
Bro, you have to specify.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm thinking a bed like a hippie. I'm like, what the hell's a hippie
I had a
bed?
water bed once, man.
Are we taking first?
Yeah.
it.
Go ahead.
Give away some Christmas.
Big Mama Radio, hello.
Good morning. I think I heard the Cupid.
Oh, what's going on,
Sounds like
Alice?
grandma grinder.
How you doing?
Nothing much. Headed to work.
Well, they're heading to work one time listening to Big Mama. We appreciate you. You're our big winner! Congratulations.
Awesome.
I'm going to get you some candy from Christie's Candy Creations, plus a gift card from John Michael Diamond Jewelry. Congratulations, and thanks for listening to Big Mama Radio.
All righty. Thank you.
All right, you going to write that down so you don't forget them?
I got him.
All right, there you go. That's all. I'll forget it, man. Hey, it's like part of being a hippie, man. Did you know that kiwis can significantly boost your mood in just 4 days, man? If you start eating them now, 4 days from now, you'll be in a better mood. Hippie says it, man. Kiwi fruit has been identified as a potential mood enhancer, man. Capable of providing a significant uplift in spirits within just 4 days, man. According to a research, that's what they said. This food stands out with high vitamin C content, man. Previously linked to enhanced mood, vitality, and well-being, and reduced depression symptoms.
And if you put it in your church rectory, it'll go a
Oh
lot
my
quicker.
goodness.
Did you know that Jupiter and the moon will kiss today, man? Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's on Valentine's Day, man. They're kissing. They like each other,
So
man.
love.
And breathing in coriander can induce calm. I don't even know what that is, but now I want to breathe it
Now
in,
we need to
man.
breathe it.
All this stuff comes out, and I'm like totally want to do it. I'm gonna set it all up.
Yeah.
So
I
coming.
like it.
In a hippie voice.
Yeah.
Hippie voice.
Yeah.
You didn't like my hippie voice?
I did. I thought it
I
was great.
do.
All right.
We need to get you
It
like
doesn't
the,
sound like
the
a hippie, though.
dreadlocks.
What do
that
I
you can
sound
put
like,
on.
You sound like
man?
a stoner.
Well, they're kind of the same
They
guy,
kinda
man.
No. We're not
I
gonna
think
get
so,
canceled.
man. I think so.
They
Nah.
both smell like
I don't know a
patchouli oil.
hippie that don't smell like patchouli and weed, man.
Mhm. One's just dirtier than the other, but it's the same thing.
I got nothing.
I got
got
nothing.
nothing.
You
You
plead
say
the
you want to
fifth.
say something, go
I
ahead,
got
man.
nothing.
pleads
I
the fifth.
respect our hippie community.
Oh.
Do we have hippies listening, man?
Yeah, of course we do.
You don't think they smoke weed, man?
I don't think so.
Whichever hippie's listening, please call us up right now. He obviously
While
knows
smoking
you.
a blunt. While
Yes.
smoking a blunt.
Yes,
Right.
please. You could FaceTime us if you have an iPhone.
Right.
No, Dylan, we've never gotten a pizza. No. Still waiting on our pizza that we won.
And now today I hear he's doing heart-shaped pizza. And we still...
Right, and now he's doing heart-shaped pizza. None of us are invited.
And we don't get none.
You guys can have some tomorrow. I'll bring some leftovers.
We got the leftovers.
You don't want none?
No, because then tomorrow they're going to be broken-hearted pizzas.
Aww.
They will, because they'll be cut. So
Right.
You should cut them like in a broken heart.
Anti-Valentine's Day is actually a thing, just so you're fully aware. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I did a party like that one time.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Valentine's Day party.
Tomorrow's breakup day.
All the candy's on sale.
Yeah, right.
Side Dude Day.
What?
Oh.
Look it up. Google it right now.
Side dude or side dude?
Side love.
and
Side dude and side
love.
chick. Side
Okay.
chick. Side people. Side piece
Side
day.
people.
Really?
Side piece day.
Don't act like you don't know what a side dude is, bro. He didn't have to explain that to you.
No,
You
no,
know
no,
exactly
I know what a
the hell
side dude is, but it's not just the women with their side dudes.
No,
it's
side
the
pieces.
dudes with their side chicks, too.
Says side dude. Says on 4th of October.
Oh.
National Side Dude Day is 4th October.
Oh.
I don't know who Side Dude Day is.
Side dude day.
Look up what tomorrow
Somebody else
is.
says National Side Dude Day is February 15th.
February 15th. That's when the side dudes get lucky. Because they've already dealt with Valentine's or with their girl or with their man. That's Tommy.
Mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna
I'm getting up.
wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna yell.
Mail!
We gotta write something better for this.
Are you someone who hates Valentine's Day? If so, you're not alone. The anti-Valentine's Day crowd has been growing for the last few years. The Washington Post just did a big story on it. Some people think it's a Hallmark holiday that's only pushed on us by sell cards, chocolate, and jewelry. Others argue it can actually be harmful to your mental health because single people feel left out and rejected. One part of the argument is kids in school, especially teenagers who don't have a Valentine. Because of all of this, now more and more people are coming out against Valentine's Day and even celebrating it, their hatred for it. Etsy saw 14% more searches for anti-Valentine's Day merch and 34% more shirts that saying love is in the air, trying not to breathe. The National Retail Foundation found 3% of us plan to buy anti-Valentine's Day gifts this year.
February 15th is also Singles Awareness Day, too.
Can we just pick a struggle? Like, this is a lot. There's always, like, something going on. Like, everybody's always mad about something. It's Valentine's Day. It's about love. Like,
We have to make everybody happy in the world.
Oh, my goodness. It's too much.
You get a participation trophy.
You know
You're a
who's
winner.
anti-Valentine's Day?
People that don't like chocolate.
Cheap people.
Cheap people.
People that are frugal.
Broke.
Or frugal. They can just be cheap people. Listen, just because you're cheap doesn't mean you're broke. Some people are just cheap because they got money, and that's why they got
There's
money, because
rich
they're
people that
cheap.
are cheap. Yes, very cheap. And they'll ask for
Right.
a discount for everything, even though they could buy you 3 times.
That's a
so,
person who has $1 million in the bank but still tips 18%.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crappy. But it is what it is. That's
By the
true.
way, what do you think is the #1 date activity searched in Florida?
Sex.
Date activity.
In Florida?
Okay. Probably fishing.
Top Valentine's Day
Boating.
activity in every state. You're going to say fishing.
Dinner.
Ice skating is #1 in Florida.
Shut up. There's no place to ice
'Cause
skate
there's
here,
not
is there?
very many.
Yeah, they got the stadium. They
Yeah.
The
got
stadium, and then you can skate over there at Hertz Arena too.
Yeah, but that's an odd thing. The #1.
#1.
I would have thought
Florida.
fishing, anything water related.
No, because you can't normally do it's not something you like do on a regular
Parasailing.
basis.
I don't know.
A cooking class in Louisiana, escape room in New Jersey, going to an aquarium in Hawaii, going to the botanical garden in Georgia, hitting up an arcade in Illinois, and going axe throwing if you're in Idaho.
What about
Oregon.
Ohio?
I'm doing a paint
I don't
one
have that.
tonight. Like a paint and sip thing. That's our Valentine's.
You and Sean are doing that?
Yeah.
Cute.
You know what I still want to do? I want to do that kitchen social so bad.
I love that
Yeah.
place.
Oh, have you
Are you
done
ready
it?
for this?
Yes, let's
Oh
do
my
it.
God, I want to
So
do that
I went
so
on
bad.
at Christmas
I'm down.
time,
Down.
love it.
before
Oh.
Christmas, and bought my father-in-law and mother-in-law kitchen social for Valentine's Day tonight.
that's
Surf
right.
and turf.
Oh, you
said
bought it?
that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right?
Tell us
I'm
about
dying
that.
to
Tonight.
do this. We need to get them as a sponsor.
Pat Paul won't go.
Why?
So now Sarah had to reschedule it for a couple of months, and she's going to take her mom. Pat Paul won't go. He didn't understand it. I don't think he understood it. And they weren't selling it right. I think if I'd have had a chance to talk to him beforehand, they wouldn't have canceled it.
What?
I think he thinks it's like a class. Like you go in there and
they teach
they
you how to
right,
cook.
which
No,
they do.
no.
They demonstrate
Yeah,
what
but
to
no.
do,
But they
it's
still do it for
Right.
you.
It's not a
Care of a lot
cooking
of
class.
it.
It's
It's
literally
almost like
a
going to-
partner thing.
It's like a
Yeah.
drink and paint class.
Yeah.
Like, if it's going south, they fix
Sarah and
it.
I have done it once or twice, I think, and both times annihilatedly hammered.
Yes.
Is there one here locally?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in Fort Myers.
Right in Fort Myers. And
Kitchen
the
Social.
ABC Liquor is across
It's about
the street.
$78 a person, just so you know. I already know that.
Well worth it.
Well, it's fine. I mean,
Well
Yeah,
worth it.
You get to bring your own booze. So if you want to drink beer, you can bring a case of beer. You can bring whatever you
so
want.
Mike will be happy with this Captain and Coke.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, you can bring
Perfect.
bring your own mixers, bring whatever you got. They
You
like
could take
bring
over
your,
the radio. They let me take over the radio, the music they were playing. So that was fun. And then we just got hammered at 8. And we
Did you go with everybody you knew?
Everybody. We did
So you knew the whole group.
Everybody.
That matters. I've done it both ways, where we knew everybody in the group, and then the next time was just us. We just went. I think it matters. It's kind of like getting the VIP tour at Universal. If you can figure out a way to get everybody in your group to do it, so you got like 15 people going, and it's
Yes.
just your group, it'll change the.
Well,
That's how I
yeah, because
feel
you all
about
get
the,
along
escape
and you know
rooms.
each other.
I got to go with people I know.
It's so much
Because
more
I don't want to be
fun.
locked in a room with 60 minutes with an idiot.
I'm so glad that.
I think we should do it.
I think so.
I think as a yes.
Just so you know,
because-
Die Hard Junkie.
Yeah.
What do you
Just so
mean?
you know. Escape rooms, I've done them all across the country.
Die Hard Junkie.
Okay, we'll do them.
I am
One
a
more.
huge
I wanted to
escape
go
room
one
junkie.
night. Sarah and Judith
And they
start talking on the
surprised me.
phone.
Oh, yeah, that's how it started.
All right, and they were like, "We're gonna go to an escape room," and him and I were getting like booze or something
Right,
at the store. We were
me and him were at a store getting
Right.
alcohol, and we're like, hey, he turns to me, he's like, I guess we're going to an escape room. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who told you about an escape room? And then they planned, and that's usually what happens.
Right.
They get together and start, and then all of a sudden things
we're
happen.
doing shit. Right. That's
Right.
why you know you're going on the cruise.
We went through days of that.
That's my booking agent, by the way. If you want me to do anything, you got to contact her.
Right. That's
She'll
how I
tell
know
me
you're
straight.
going.
Right.
But
The escape room was amazing.
yeah, and he took us and I had a great time. And he was like, it was so great because I was all like, yeah, let's go to one. No, we just can't go to one.
No. Backtrack. I asked you first. I was like, bro, you ever done an escape room? That's my boy, bro. I'm like, I want him to share in the stuff that I do. I'm like, he's like, nah, I'm not doing an escape room. I was like, you don't want to do an escape room? And at that point, me and my girl had been talking about an escape room. And he was like,
did
nah,
them in
I'm not
Colorado,
going.
too. They
I'm
were
not going.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
They were
I'm
good.
like, I'm not going. I'm not doing that. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, he's not
my thing.
Not his thing. Then he turns around while we're at the thing. He's like, I guess we're going to an escape room. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
'Cause Sarah
I just
said
asked
so.
because Sarah said so. Because Juju talked to Sarah. Sarah told him we're going to an escape room. And he's like, yeah, we're going to an escape room. We already booked it. What do you? Because I was like, we got to call. He's like, already done. We already paid for it.
So you just learned a
And
life
by
hack
the
right
way,
there.
Finn rocked it, bro. We took Finn.
Right.
We took Finn one of the times, and Finn rocked it. I mean, I'm talking about he was finding things left and right.
Did you do the one in Bell Tower, like across from Bell
Oh
Tower?
yeah, that's the one I took them.
The
to.
alien
I've
or
done.
the Brandon's room?
Oh, so Brandon's room is my least favorite because it's the easiest.
Right.
That's and all you get is candy at the end of it.
That's the one I
The
like because
alien-
it's the easiest.
The alien one was probably one of the hardest ones
That was
I've
hard.
done.
Yeah.
The area.
But we did
52.
some kind of like spy thing.
Right, so we did there's the magnificent one. The bell tower's really good. The worst one in the city is the Cape Coral one. The Cape Coral ones, they phoned it in. Oh, they phoned it in. They've got pictures on that was the most phoned in one. The best one I've ever done in my life was in Las Vegas. I did the Saw one. And that was $120 a
Right.
head. And it's a 2-hour escape room, and they have live actors. And
Yeah.
one of the and it has all the scenes from Saw, like that one scene where the guy's dead in the middle of the thing. They had an actual
Yeah.
person laid out there.
Dang.
And
Oh,
then you're
I would
chained-
be in awe. Like I
was too.
love
I
that
You
one.
sick,
loved
twisted
it.
chick, you.
Yeah.
I
You're so
loved
sick.
it.
I
I loved it.
love
I thought it
those
was great.
movies.
It was the best thing ever
Love
for me,
them.
man.
We did one in Colorado that was a haunted house, obviously during Halloween and stuff, but they turned into an escape room. And it's like you go through this entire house, like problem solving, whatever the mad scientist did and stuff. It was really cool.
It's very.
I
and
I want to go to
best
the
one-
executive level one. I
The
want to go to the
best
ones
one.
that are on like it's on like the 18th floor of a skyrise, and they're like it's like an office conspiracy, and you have to like go. You have to get
Figure
involved.
There's the really good one that I also went to was Fox in a Box in Miami. If you've ever been to downtown Miami, it's called
I've
Fox in a
heard of
Box.
that one,
One
but
of the
I
most
never-
famous ones in Florida. And they flew in a decommissioned 1960s Idaho jail cell. One of their escape rooms,
Really?
an actual jail, a prison
Dang.
cell from.
I
They
wanna
flew it
go.
in. Oh, we should do. All the four of us should totally do this. I think you guys will love it. And it literally. and then
Hey,
they have
we
a
should do it. We should do it in surprise and not tell Judith.
Right. We should. Oh, we can't live stream it. They won't let us. But yeah,
No.
it was
I was
great.
like, if we could live stream, it'd be great.
Yeah, they're not gonna let us. They don't let you
No.
do that. Yeah,
You
they
can't even
don't-
take your phones.
Yeah, they don't let you take your phones.
Yeah, you don't let you
the
take
one in
anything.
Bonita's really good. Brainiacs. That's a really good one.
I was joking about the Judith thing. It sounded horrible. I was waiting for you to comment on it.
No.
He went to one without telling her.
Fox in a Box. Yeah.
Right, he went-
She's still upset about that.
All right.
So what
that's
we
why I
should
brought it
do is take Judith and leave you at home.
Bam. I like the way you think.
I'm cool with it. I'll just go to the strip club.
Yeah, all
And
right.
spend $400 and not see any boobs?
No, I'm just, now that I know, I'm just going to make people as uncomfortable as possible now. I was uncomfortable
Now
when I
watch,
got
watch. You would go do that, and then you would see boobs for days. Like,
That's
it would
what
be
I'm gonna do.
completely different.
I'm
You'd
like,
be
why am I
what
getting
the
$1, bro?
You should have went back to the door girl and go, if I'd have paid different money, would I see boobs?
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
ridiculous.
Why didn't you make her uncomfortable?
Right, I'm a little disappointed.
Because I was gonna get jumped. You don't start shit at a strip club.
No.
There's one place that you know you're gonna get your ass whooped. It's a strip club. Everyone's there ready to fight. Even the strippers, they're ready to fight.
Yeah,
You just don't start shit at a strip club. As a man, we know certain places where you don't start shit.
They're not.
You don't start shit in the Lee County Sheriff's
classiest.
Office lobby, and you don't start shit at the strip club.
You're right on that one, man. That's
Right.
it's crazy you say that because when I
And the other one, the DMV. Oh, they're
Yeah.
angry. They're going to jump over that counter
That's
and
a
take you
great
out
point.
with them.
Not only that, or they'll
Airports.
make your life difficult. You'll be there for 6.5
yeah.
hours for a registration sticker.
They're like, oh,
That, the DMV, and the what else? The
passport office for sure.
right
That'll
passport
take
office. That's a
forever.
good one.
you were there forever,
Huh?
and the Miami one.
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
You
Miami.
did it one day.
Yeah.
Did you get the passport in one day?
That was like years ago, but yeah, it was horrible.
You can if you say it's an emergency.
Yeah.
You can go to Miami and it's a whole day process and get it done in one day. You just have to be willing to be there all day.
Ugh.
I was like, I'm cool. 2 to 3 weeks, I'm in.
In downtown, where your meter's running out every 5 minutes.
And you got to run outside. 'Cause it's probably not like. one of
I'll
the
take the
electronic
ticket.
ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
You can't ticket me more than once.
Right. I'll take
That's a
the ticket.
one-time $70 ticket. I'm good.
I'm
out.
good. I ain't
good.
got to run down no more.
Shit,
I'll go. I'll
speaking
take
of
the
that, I gotta pay a
ticket.
ticket. I got a ticket.
You better do that.
You got a ticket?
I gotta
Oh, we
take it
got to
at the
get
beach.
Tommy in. Look what time it is. All right. Let's get.
Parking.
For parking. I got to take it at the beach. I still haven't
Yeah.
paid it.
You got a ticket you haven't paid?
Right, bro. I got warrants that I haven't paid.
No, that's not good.
Broadcasting live inside the W.B. Williamson Brothers Studios.
Hi, everybody. This is Carol G. Hey, this is Beyonce.
Your favorite radio station. Big Mama Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition. I haven't built an intro for this one.
I need
yet, have
something. I
Yeah.
need something for Tommy to autograph. I keep thinking about that, Tommy. Tommy, do me a favor.
Every time he's going to, do me a favor.
I thought you were buying my card.
I do. Oh,
That's what
I'm
we
doing that
talked
right now.
about.
I'm doing that right now. I need you to sign a card. I'm gonna have some things. I got to get Tommy's autograph, bro.
So we were on vacation. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
and this guy comes up and goes, "I saw you, and I just bought a card. If I send it to you, will you sign it for me?" I'm like,
hell yeah.
yeah, just send the return postage, and I'll send it back. I don't care.
Right.
But it was kind of weird because it was like, "Hey, I know who you are. I just bought your card. Can
That's
you?
cool.
Like, that's pretty cool. I mean, sure, why not?
How did you figure out who you were? He was a fan. He must have been a fan of
He
one of
had
the
to
teams you
know.
played on.
Probably. I mean, I'm not really sure how he figured it out, but I think he was actually a Steelers fan. And of course, I scored the game-winning
Where were
touchdown
you?
we were in Cabo,
Okay.
and he was a Steelers fan, and I scored the game-winning touchdown in the playoffs against them to go to the AFC Championship, and that's the play that he talked
Right.
about.
Aw.
He knew
So
exactly
how much
who you
is
were.
return postage? Because I can get one.
It's
I
just
can-
a stamp. I don't know how much is a
Ooh,
stamp.
not
now?
just a stamp, bro. It's a card. Please.
I need
bro.
you
No,
to
no,
pick.
the
I want you to
return
pick the
postage.
card.
Right.
I want you to
More
pick
than
the
a
card.
stamp. It's a card.
Tommy, you have a
Oh.
shitload of autographed cards out there.
Yeah, so you just buy that.
No, no,
Probably 25 cents.
no,
Right.
hell no,
You
no,
pay,
it's-
pay less for that on eBay
no,
than
no,
for.
no. You know why? Because I want it from you. I don't want this shit.
Hey, you want to get
You weren't
you
thinking
get a
about
pic-
me.
You get a
You weren't
picture.
thinking about me when you wrote
You
this.
get it if you take a picture. You can get it authenticated if you take a picture of him signing it. You don't need to pay for the sticker.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he has a bunch of some awesome auto. I want you to pick the card
And-
though.
and now-
what would be if you had to sign a card? Because I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I'm about to get all the helmets, all the teams he played for, and I just want him to sign them all. Like
Well, I
all
don't
the
even
ones.
know if I have a Jaguars card. I've never seen one with me in a Jaguars
Let's see.
uniform. It's only been the only ones I've ever seen. Is
I've seen
Jets.
Wake Forest.
Yeah, Wake Forest.
There it is.
I hate
Jacksonville
college
Jaguars.
cards.
You had. Oh no, it says no.
They're such a waste.
Jets.
They're never worth anything.
Right.
You could have been the greatest football player to ever walk this earth, and your college card ain't worth shit.
Right.
And it came out before your rookie card.
Yeah.
But it's not worth anything. Your rookie card will be worth tons of cash, but your college card,
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Because it comes out first.
Which one would you rather sign, the Jets or the Jaguars?
The Jaguars, he's never seen one.
I've never seen it. Do I have a Jaguars card?
I see Jaguar stuff, but not a card, like pictures.
I don't think
Right.
they made them. Like
You
once
got
you're on the,
right here, auto
I
8
think
by
they pretty
10
much
photo.
make your rookie card, and unless you're a big name, you don't get another card.
You're a big name in my heart, Tommy. So it doesn't matter.
Unless you're
Your
Patrick
handsome ass.
Mahomes moving teams, you're not getting a second card. I think, at least. I don't know.
So yeah, the majority of the ones we have are Jets
Or Travis Kelce, whatever. I mean,
and Wake Forest.
yeah, I think, like I said, I've never seen a Jaguars card, so I don't know if they actually make them
No, I
for
wanna
every
find
player
one.
that's on the team every year.
Just get one made for him.
Right, that's
Great
what I'm,
gift.
That's what I'm saying. An actual.
I've always wanted to make like trading cards for the radio stations I work for. And I was like, so I had this idea. I was like, get everybody their own trading card.
Oh, that's a great.
Everybody
idea.
that's on the station gets a trading card.
That's
Tommy
a
has a trading
great
card.
idea.
You got a card. I got a card. Anybody who comes on the show on a regular basis has a card. Once you collect the entire set by going out to different places that we're at and getting a random card, you don't get my card.
Right.
You get a random card, and we have them all sealed up so you don't know. You get
That's a great idea.
You get a random card. Once you get all the cards, you win a television. You win a trip somewhere or something. But the thing that makes it worth it is you take like the Tommy card and you only make 2 Tommy cards.
Right. So not everyone's going to be able to complete the
Right,
set.
and there's only 2 Tommy cards out there. So it's like you got to go out. You're trying to get that last card, and you got 17 seasons, but you haven't got the Tommy Bohannon card yet. And that's the way it works.
Great idea. We can make that. We can design
Oh,
that.
I know.
And we can get Tommy's
people used to
permission
laugh
use
at me
his
about
likeness.
it.
People
That's a
making back
great
would
it
do
was
that.
like, hey, can I get that?
I'm
Right,
like, guys,
let's trade. Let's trade.
Yeah.
Right. I got Big Mama's. And Let
Right.
me get Betty's real quick. We'll trade.
Right.
Big Mama's card ain't worth shit.
That's okay, yeah, because there's going to be a lot of them. Right, you're right.
Right. The only one that's gonna be worth anything is Tommy's.
And it damn sure ain't my rookie card.
I don't know about that.
Mine comes with gum.
Mine is your veterans team card. Right, yours
Damn, you have some badass cards, bro. Your card, the Wake Forest ones are awesome. Oh, there it is. Tommy Bohannon. You signed one, bro.
A Jaguars card?
A Jaguar. That doesn't look like you. It says Tommy Bohannon. That's not you.
Who's that?
That is not me.
Right. It
That's
says
Jimmy
Tommy,
Smith.
Look, it says Tommy Bohannon on it.
That doesn't.
That's not you.
underneath it, but it does not.
That's somebody who doesn't know how to list cards. Exactly what that is.
Literally. There's a bunch. There's a bunch of people that have your name. They must be using that to sell it because none of these are. None of
They
these
would
are
not
you.
use my name to sell it, but
Man, you got to take some credit for who you are and what
Right.
you've done.
He's so humble, bro.
You played
Like,
great football for your
Right.
time that you played football.
I
you played the
understand that, but-
length of football that most players play that still have a productive life afterwards.
Right.
Like you can play 35 years, but you're going to be trash when you're done. Your body is going to ache. You're never going to be able to do anything
Badass,
besides spend your
bro.
retirement. The dude's a beast, just so you know.
Badass, bro.
That's
Look
how,
at that picture,
how many
bro.
times do you walk into a
That's
room and you're like,
badass.
that guy played
that's
football?
that's the touchdown against the Steelers.
This one?
That picture right there.
All right. So maybe I'll buy this picture.
So we have one.
Yeah, he has a bunch, but I don't want. I don't want the signed one. I want him to sign it. I want
you
to buy
actually
a card,
see the whole
and I want him
stadium,
to sign it. So I
and
want
you
an
get the
unsigned
Pepsi
card.
sign and everything in it from the Steelers
Right. So
stadium. It's pretty cool.
Do you have a blown up picture of it?
Yeah, somewhere. I don't know what.
Do you have a
exactly where it is.
Tommy Bohannon memorabilia area in your house?
Yeah, our upstairs we have like my jerseys, my.
Can I have a jersey? I want a jersey.
Well,
Listen to him.
They're my jerseys that are.
That's
hung
cool.
up.
He doesn't have extras, is what he's saying. Buy one, you can have one. He'll sign it for you.
They don't make it in your size.
But yeah, like my high school retired jersey, like all those are up there. And then all of the helmets that I ever like every season I bought a helmet, so I have all my helmets.
So how
all
much
that
do you
stuff.
now? You have to buy your own helmet. Like
Yeah.
basically, is the way it works, right? The players buy their own helmets.
Yeah, so at the end of the season they give you the jerseys, but then you have to buy the helmet, and it's not expensive. It's only like $100 for the helmet,
Right.
but you can buy the helmet at the end of the year.
You have any balls from touchdowns?
Yeah, my game balls
I have it?
touch.
Can you stop?
Hey,
Hey, closed mouths don't get fed, homies.
All right.
Closed mouths don't get
Oh,
fed.
you're embarrassing me.
I'm not embarrassed. I want something
so
signed
when
by
you scored
Tommy.
touchdowns, did you keep your balls?
Yes,
And you kept every one of you have them all.
not
Just once.
everyone, but most of them. Yeah,
You beat me to
like
Why
it.
not?
they're-
You beat me to it.
and they're painted and they show
They say what
exactly-
the touchdown is.
so
Yeah.
it's Jaguars versus Steelers.
But I
Did you have that done, or is that something they do for you?
So you can have it done by them. So
By
they
them.
have somebody
That does it
they'll
at the
send
field,
out,
right? Yeah, yeah. But why not all of them? Which one did you forget? One? Do you know one that you missed? Like,
Yeah,
Do you
so-
remember one that you wish you still had?
Well, what's funny is with that touchdown right there against the Steelers, you can see it in my face, like because it's the playoffs. You have the cameras that are overhead. I celebrate and then I go and I'm like, shit, where's that ball? Because I spike it, And then I had to go find it. I was like, hold on, I'm going to go find that ball. I'm going to get that back.
It's an important ball.
But no, so
Not
one.
that your other balls aren't important.
I like them.
I like them too.
Almost too much sometimes, C's. I'm just saying.
What? I like the man's balls. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
The only one that I didn't get was my second touchdown against the Texans. I scored 2 in one game, and I spiked both balls. I found the first one. I just ran off with the second one. I didn't grab it.
You didn't grab it. No big deal, though. I knew a cornerback that every time he intercepted a ball, he kept the ball. And he had like 17 of them at his house. I was like, bro, what are you going to do one day when you retire? What are you doing with all those damn balls, bro? Like, you have to have a massive house to keep all this memorabilia stuff around. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah. One of my buddies with the Jets, he was a DB as well, and he got Ed Reed's last official interception because Ed Reed played on the Jets with us.
Right.
And he got Ed Reed's last official interception, and he still has it.
Because Ed just threw it away? He didn't care?
He didn't. I mean, he had enough of it
Right.
at that point. He was like, yeah, just take it. He probably didn't think that it was going to be his last one.
Wow. That's good to have. That's good to
your
have,
posters
man.
are going for
Let me ask you a
$40.
question, man. So as we get here at a little Financial 15, I see you looking at your clock, so I don't want to run late.
So it was a text message.
I want to know, what do you believe people should spend on Valentine's Day? As somebody that's a financial advisor, somebody that looks into people's budget, or yourself, what do you believe people should spend on Valentine's Day?
You know, I mean, it's all relative, I think. I mean, obviously, you shouldn't spend, thousands and thousands of dollars unless, you're a millionaire.
Hold on, man. I do have an intro for this. Man.
And now the Financial 15. With NFL superstar and financial planner Tommy Bohannon.
Hey, money, money, hey, money, money, hey.
Are you ready for retirement?
Like
Do
that.
you need cash?
Cash out, no limit.
Because your financial future starts now.
Bang, bang, bang. Let's get it.
On Big Mama Radio.
That's pretty badass. I'm just going to say it. Don't let me forget that next week. I forget I make things sometimes. It happens.
But
I forget I make things.
Going back to that, I mean, I think it's something that it's money that you have to not miss, that you're comfortable with spending. And, obviously think of it as a more elaborate date night. That's kind of what I think of it as is,
What's your plans for Valentine's Day?
We're actually taking the baby out where she has a little thing at school at noon. And then we figured we'd do like a Valentine's Day date with her.
Oh,
we just got back from Cabo, so it's like we were away for
With no
a
kids.
week with no
You've
kids.
been Valentining for.
Did you
a week.
just go to Cabo? You flew into Cabo, stayed in Cabo for a whole week, and then flew back?
Yeah. So
was
we
it a
got to
purpose
do-
or just vacation?
So we actually won it at a charity auction in 2019, and finally just now got to take it with everything going on in the world and everything like that. So yeah, it was just a vacation.
Where did you win that? I
It
feel
was,
like was it the NRA thing?
No, it was something with the military.
I feel like
it was in Naples. It was with Bill Dobman and all that.
Did it cost you a lot of money? Did it go? Like, I know you won the
No.
trip.
So it was like
I always wonder, is there money, like you win these trips and these auctions, did you have to spend money once you got there, like besides on your fun stuff?
No, so it was an all-inclusive. So,
Right.
So, I mean, it was like, we looked at the prices after we bought it, and it was like a $13,000 trip. We won it for $2,500.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Biggest thing I ever missed out on was a massive tiki hut. I was doing it at an auction, and I was like, man, it was only going for $800. And I was like, I think I'm going to bid on this. I think I'm going to bid on this. I think I'm going to bid on this. And I didn't go, and it went for like $1,100, and it was well worth $3,000.
Wow. And those things are nice.
If you're looking to go on trips, the charity, like if you're going to galas and different things that have the auctions, it's probably the best place to do it because you're getting a discount and you're giving
Doing
back
it for
to
a
the
great
community.
cause. Right.
And they hook up the charity.
Do you do those for? Do you have like the different trips you give away?
We typically give around 5 to 7 trips every auction that we do, and our Playmakers Tailgate Party is coming up April 12th.
April 12th. That's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Like a month.
At the ranch.
2 months.
April? Oh, yeah, 2 months. Yeah,
March.
Yeah, 2 months.
Hold on.
Is that something they can find online to get in?
It
or
is.
how do
So
you
if
get
you
in?
just go to our website, TommyBohannonFoundation.org, you can buy tickets.
We should have
You
been
can
talking
still
about
do
this a long time ago.
Sponsorships. You can do all types of different things. We have 3 different sponsorships, and I think don't you guys are doing the 360 camera and all that stuff again?
Yeah.
So we have all types.
Yeah, I
of
caught flack
cool
for it.
things.
I'll never forget it. I'll never forget. Your wife got your wife and Judith would probably get along real good too because like no chill at all. I love her. She'll just say how she feels. Yeah, I'm definitely doing it. I just want to make sure that I want to be there this year. I want to make sure that I'm not somewhere else. Great, fantastic. It's a really light year for all my events in April. So because I'm going on a cruise, so I'm very pumped about that. So just spend what you're comfortable with, is what you say.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go overboard where you're going into debt for a Valentine's Day. I think of it as a bigger date night. So I mean,
right.
if your typical date night is Red Lobster or whatever, go to 239 Prime or something like that, where you're still doing something, but you're making it a little bit more special,
elevating it.
Yeah,
I like it. I'm sorry that all I did was talking about your football career, but sometimes that happens. But I think it's important that we also talk about your event coming up April 12th. You can go to his website and get all the information. You want to be a sponsor, you want to be a part. Look, I love what Tommy Bohannon does for our community. Like, if I had to, there's so many professional athletes that have come out of Southwest Florida. So many. And one gives back on a regular basis, 24/7, 365. One, Tommy Bohannon. Now, others do come back, and I'm not trying to knock them. Right. And they get involved, and they'll do a quick little swing in, raise a couple of $1,000, and then bail. Do some PR, right?
That's PR.
I knew this one player. I can't remember his name. He played for the Redskins. And he came to town one time and gave away money on the radio station for no particular reason. I was like, what's the point? Because he had to get rid of it. He had too much money, and he was having a tax issue, and I guarantee that was something that he had to do because it didn't feel genuine at all. He was like, here's $1,000. Give it away 12 months. $1,000 for 12 days. And I was like, for what reason? Just because. Just say my name. Just because. I'm like, okay. You can do a lot more with this money besides this, just for the record. But okay, whatever you want us to do. But Tommy does that, and I think it's important that we all support him. Buy some tickets, be a part of it. Are there tables available still, like full tables?
Yeah, so there's full tables. That comes with the sponsorship and everything like that. So you can put your company logo. If you do a full table, typically you get sponsorship stuff for putting your logo on every event that we do, different things of that nature. And those tables are $5,000. Then we have lower price. I think our next one is $3,500 and then $1,500. $1,500 gives you still logos at every event that we do, but two tickets, and then the $3,500 is 4 tickets plus all of the sponsorship stuff and everything like that.
So, got it. I'm going to be raising money for my own table here real soon.
It's a big year, too, because, I mean, this year we're celebrating that we have now given back over $1 million back in the community.
Oh, wow.
So this is our celebration.
Yeah, there you go.
$1 million back into our community, bro.
And
that's
so,
insane.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And so this event is a culmination of that. This is our celebration that we have now hit our 10-year goal in under 6. Our 10-year goal was to do $1 million back in the community, and we did that in 6.
Wow.
So our goal now is just to eventually get to the point where we can be like a community cooperative where they're raising $1 million a night at their events and different things like that. So we're trying to grow as much as we possibly can, because the more money that comes in to us, the more that we can help the kids. And that's the biggest thing, is that last year we did our first recurring scholarship to a high school senior. That young lady is now at Notre Dame, so she'll now get $10,000 a year for the 4 years that she's at Notre Dame. She wouldn't have been able to go to Notre Dame if we didn't give that recurring scholarship. And we still gave 3 $10,000 scholarships on top of that. So we're trying to grow and grow that scholarship fund, the sports equipment grant fund, all of these different things. Mariner High School, the soccer team, the girls soccer team, we give to them. They just won last night again, I believe. So they're very much into the realm of
states again.
Yeah. So
they're an amazing team.
They are, and their coach Jamie Hagee, she's awesome.
She is all about the game and the business.
Right.
I will tell you that right now. When I talk to her about soccer, it's all of a sudden she becomes a different person.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Hagee is not Jamie Hagee, just so you know. There is 2 different people when she becomes coach mode, and I appreciate it. It's because it's fun to watch, because she cares genuinely what happens to the future of these kids. And I think that's what makes it so fun to watch.
What's fun is she doesn't have to do it. She does it because she loves it.
Right.
She comes out of pocket more for that girl's team than probably anybody.
Right. She bought the limos. We got to get them buses one time. She was like, I have this budget. I was like, well, I can get you this. I was like, cool. She's like, I love it. Thank you very much.
Right.
And she was paying for that so the team could survive.
Exactly.
Like, I raised hell that year. I was running for school board, and I couldn't believe that they didn't have buses ready to go for these kids to go to state. Like, what are we doing? If it was a football team, we'd have buses and parents going and a bus full of parents going, and everything would have been good. But because it's girls soccer, you have a beef. And I'm like, hold up, man, they're going to state finals.
Right.
It ain't like they're going to the ultimate championship for a high school athlete.
Exactly.
The ultimate championship for a high school athlete is state finals, man.
And they're probably the most successful team in Lee County history.
Right.
They're
Love 'em.
back to back.
Shout out to the Tritons out there, the girls Triton soccer team, man. You guys doing it every year, man. That's awesome. I love it. It's great that you do that. I just appreciate what you do, man. And do you take any cookie cutter from the community cooperative? Are you using any of the examples that you learned from them? One of the things they do that's so great is they get all those tables to make those big bids at the end.
Right. So that's the hard thing. They don't have, the auction or anything like that. We make most of our money on the silent and live auction.
Right.
Where I wish we could get to the point where we could just say, hey, can you stand up and give us $15,000? Like, it's the coolest thing because people truly care about their mission. And there's somebody that we support as well. We buy a table for the community cooperative at the Sam Galloway Ford. And that's one of our most fun nights of the year too, because we're seeing a real difference. I've went out there and done the food drives with them and different things like that, and it's incredible. And that's what's cool about our foundation is that we can support so many different things. We're not just pigeonholed into one thing. We can help the whole greater good of Southwest Florida.
Right. I love that about you, man. Well, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for taking some time out of your day. Make sure you keep us updated on what's going on, what we can do to help. And we'll make big things happen, man. I love it, man. Tommy Bohannon, the Tommy Bohannon Foundation. Get all the details, be a part of his event, and we'll get some information up on our website for it. And I just said that out loud, so now C's knows.
That's how he tells me to do things. He doesn't actually tell me to do things.
I see you got the pink drink today.
I did. I
thought you were scared of it.
Will you autograph it for me?
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
Right, come on now, bro.
That's a specimen of a man. I'm not gonna not get all right, bro. That's
Am I safe?
No, you're
probably not.
This is what you've missed on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
They wake me up.
Well, Android is nothing more than the Primeco upgrades from 1998. So,
why is Android better than iPhone?
Oh, he had to go Google.
Here we go.
Google it?
According to Forbes.
According to Forbes. Okay.
If you are someone who wants flexibility and a wide variety of phones to choose from, Android is the way to go. And that's because Android, developed by Google, is an open source operating system for mobile devices. That means it is open to developers, designers, and device makers. Is Apple open like that? No? Okay. As a result, you can get Android devices from phone manufacturers apart from Google. Samsung, OnePlus, and Motorola all use Android to develop their operating systems.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
That was written by AI on an iPhone.
I'm obsessed with them. They're just so funny, and it sets the best vibe for my mornings.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show, weekdays at 7 on Big Mama Radio. Are you not feeling well? Maybe you're depressed, anxious, having trouble sleeping, or something even more serious that needs to be addressed. Headed by Dr. Louise Betancourt, here in studio we know him as Dr. B, the Mentest team is there for you. They understand your mental health needs. Whether you're 80 years old or 8 years old, they'll be there for you when you need them. Why wait weeks or months for an appointment with a qualified specialist? Call Mentest today. They accept most major health plans. You can reach the Mentest team at 239-314-3223 or visit their website at mentos.health. That's mentus.health. Mentus, mental health for all of us. It's time for the 86th Annual Edison Festival of Light, presented by Extreme Florida Roofing, Painting, Contracting, Demolition, and Land Clearing. It all kicks off February 3rd with so many experiences for the whole family, including the Mud Strut, the Fun Run, the Junior Parade, Crafts on the River, and the Classic Car Show, wrapping it all up on the 18th. Don't forget the Grand Parade of Light on the 17th. Join tens of thousands of people in downtown Fort Myers for the most electrifying parade in Florida. Get full details on every event and purchase your VIP tickets online at
Need a dock or a
edisonfestival.org.
seawall? Call 844-WB-BUILT or online at WBDocks.com. I'm Jimmy Williamson with WB Williamson Brothers. WB represents the fourth generation of a tradition that began with our grandfather in 1967. It's a tradition of building the strongest seawalls and docks in the industry. So strong that our seawalls come with a lifetime warranty. A lifetime warranty. For the strongest seawalls and docks money can buy, call WB Williamson Brothers at 844-WB-BUILT or online at WBDocks.com.
Looking for a trusted local contractor that delivers hard work, transparency, and exceptional quality? Meet Quality Fencing of Southwest Florida, your go-to family-owned and operated experts in residential and commercial fencing services. At Quality Fencing of Southwest Florida, we prioritize your satisfaction. No hidden fees, just unparalleled quality for your project. We're licensed, insured, and backed by extensive experience. Plus, we offer flexible financing options to suit your needs. Se habla español. Call us now at 239-264-5860 for a free estimate or visit qualityfencingofswfl.com to learn more about what sets Quality Fencing of Southwest Florida apart. So why settle for anything less? Quality Fencing of Southwest Florida, the name you can trust for all of your fencing needs. Get in touch with us today. Quality Fencing of Southwest Florida, building boundaries, creating security, and exceeding expectations. Quality Fencing of Southwest Florida, your ultimate.
2024 is giving that new vibe.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Details on how to win thousands of dollars in prizes.
I'm so happy.
The winnings on air and online. Log in and listen at BigMamaRadio.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Thanks again to Tommy Bohanna for coming in and being a part of the show. Always great to have him here.
I have a message I need to share from the Lee County Sheriffs.
Oh, gosh.
What happened?
You turn that down?
Were they outside waiting for you? Because you left.
Serious?
Yeah, I just got this.
Happy Valentine's Day, Lee County. Does your baby daddy have a warrant? Does your ex steal drugs? My fugitive warrants team would love to come pick him up. Give us a call.
Yeah.
I love our sheriff.
Dude.
I'm going to post this video. I got it. This is incredible.
I hope Brittany is listening.
Happy Valentine's Day, Lee County. Does your baby daddy have a
Oh, I
warrant?
love
Does
him.
your ex steal drugs? My fugitive warrants team would love to come pick him up. Give us a call.
Perfect song to pick, too, right after the Super Bowl and stuff.
Shout out to PIO out there making it happen.
That is
bro.
awesome.
Phenomenal, bro. I love this guy, bro.
You know what's funny is I love it too. I love what he does. I love he's raw. He says how it is.
Yep.
I appreciate that every day. I think America needs more of it.
Yeah.
And somebody will say that that's horrible. Somebody will bitch about that. That's
Everybody
what's crazy.
has something to bitch
right,
about.
like you said. Can we find listen? If your baby daddy got warrants and he ain't being good to you, turn his ass in.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest.
I know a few baby mamas that would take him up on that offer.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
heartbeat.
Right.
In a heartbeat.
Damn.
Pick a struggle.
I love it though. I love
I
that.
do.
That was good. Romantic movies the U.S. is searching for the most. New data discovered by the U.S. most popular romantic movies. What do you think is number one?
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
We all said it.
Number 6.
Really?
Whoa.
What?
Titanic.
Number 2.
Ooh.
Oh. Pretty Woman.
No.
That's old.
That's a good movie.
Not in here. Not in the top 10.
P.S. I love you.
I don't know what that is.
The oldest
Juno.
movie in the top 10 is 2004, and you already said it. I'm sorry, no, 1997, the Titanic. The other old one is The Notebook. After that, nothing's older than that.
Okay.
Some of these are really recent. Number 1, you wouldn't believe.
Wait, don't do number
Oh,
one yet.
10 ways,
Go
10
on.
ways to lose a guy.
Huh?
10 ways to lose a guy.
Not on the list.
Dear John.
Not on the
50
list.
First Dates.
No, not on the list.
See? Knock it off.
Caesar.
Don't cheat. This
Elemental.
is fun.
Bro, how are you
Elemental.
going to cheat?
This
On
is
a game that I can't win a
fun.
prize.
But this
Elemental.
is fun.
Right.
Right, ruin the fun.
I don't know. It
Fun
might
sucker.
Be. It might be. I don't
Fun
know.
sucker.
It might
Fun sucker. Fun
said they're
sucker.
all
Fun
newer.
sucker.
I think
fun
Elemental,
sucker. It
but
is
I could-
elemental.
It
You
is.
looked, you cheated.
Wow.
That's not
Elemental's
I
number
am
1,
so
Titanic
good.
number 2, No Hard Feelings number 3, Past Lives number 4,
What?
Where the Crawdads Sing number 5, The Notebook number 6, Her number 7, Me Before You at number 8, 50 Shades of Grey at number 9,
Oh,
and My Fault at number
stop.
10.
Not 50 Shades of Grey.
These are not.
That is a romantic love story.
What?
Unless you're in North
That is
Myers.
a goddamn porno, like, for
No.
TV. That is not a damn love story.
That's creepy. If
It's
it
a
was
love story.
if he was broke. So no,
You didn't like it?
Exactly.
I didn't even.
I didn't
watch
say
it.
I didn't like it. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just kind of. You seem like you're hating on it, so I just want to make
I'm
sure.
just saying that's not like you don't think of a love story of BDSM.
Well,
Not
you
normal
haven't met all
people.
my exes. So.
Only
No.
at Bada Bing.
That's the best love stories come from ball gags.
Then they should probably
What?
call it. Tell us about your guys' love story.
I'm just here.
There was a movie. I feel like it was called
Can you imagine?
365.
Wait, how would it go?
It would go ahead. They call in and tell us your BDSM love story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working at a club, and I like the way he tied me up. It was great
On the toilet.
on the toilet.
There was a movie that came out on Netflix that you couldn't watch with your significant other 10 minutes in.
Which one?
It was I think it was called 365, but I can't remember 100%. It was something
Somebody
like
said 365 days.
What's that?
Jamie said 365 days.
She knows it. It's
I
like
just-
super sexy and seductive. Like it's
Really?
all about sex. The whole show's about sex, and you're watching it. And you try to watch
Are
your
you getting a
significant
little
other.
uncomfortable though? Because
Right.
it's like one of those where you're like, should I
No, it's one of
turn
those that, like,
on?
Attorney Polish erotic thriller.
Right.
Based on the first novel, follows a young Warsaw woman in a
Jamie said
spiritless
the opposite.
relationship falling for a dominant Sicilian man who imprisons and imposes her on a period of 365 days for which to fall in love with him. Sounds like kidnapping.
Very much so.
Right.
This don't sound like a love story
All
at
right,
all.
watch it. I'm just letting you know. It's one of those movies.
Jamie said it's another 50 Shades of Grey, but better.
Right. She knows.
Is it like what?
But it's better.
All right, 365 days.
Like when you
Turn it on and see
what
what happens.
No, you know what I did turn
That's
on
how I found out
yesterday?
about it.
You know what I did turn on yesterday?
What?
Thanks to this jackass.
What?
That Love on the Spectrum. And I was crying like a damn baby sitting there, and I can't breathe as
Right.
is, so it made it
Boom.
10 times
I've never seen Eight
worse.
Below.
I was like,
I've never seen Eight Below because of this same type of review.
How amazing
it
is
so
this
good.
show?
Not
Listen,
watching it.
But it is so
it is
good.
the
Good.
most
It is
I love it.
incredible
so
show
good.
in the
Absolutely.
world.
Take your word for it.
And by far, Abby is my
that.
favorite person.
Yes!
I love
She
Abby.
is my favorite.
Do you know I reached out to her for an
freaking-
interview?
I hope Sarah's not
You know I
listening.
reached out for an interview? I've reached out to Abby for an interview.
I freaking
I
love
need her on the show. I love her and David so much.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
she was
my
just-
God. That is the cutest
When I
relationship
started
ever.
it and they did their first
You
date,
know she
and
makes
I'm like,
hats? What season are you on? What season are you on?
I'm only on season 1.
All right,
I
I'm
haven't
not
got to season 2.
Oh, girl.
It's fine if you. I'm gonna go
Well,
binge
yeah,
watch it today.
They go to Africa.
Yes.
Dude,
He surprises her. Yes. He surprised her with a trip. The first time
So
they went
cute.
out. Oh,
He
she said
talked
she's never
about-
seen lions.
Yeah, and he
he
talked
goes
about
to
how
her.
he went to Africa.
So you saw it. I thought he was going to propose. When
Yeah,
my
when
mom
he
was
gave
talking about it,
her-
I was like, he's going to propose. And he was like, because you've been such an awesome girlfriend. Kenya. He said, he wrote,
Kenya.
Can you say yes to me to seeing our favorite animals in Africa?
I'm gonna
And he
cry just
took her to
listening to
Africa
it.
to go see
Oh.
lions. I'm blown away by this show.
So cute.
They are
If
like
you need a shot of endorphin, I'm telling you, this
their
movie,
first
this,
date was the cutest thing on the planet. I'm just like,
right. I can't even wait. To be honest with you, man, like I don't watch shows like that because I think they're not very manly. So I don't like watching shows like that, man.
Are you
I
trying
like
to get us
watching like
crying?
G.I. Joe.
It ain't about being manly for me.
I'm joking because
The rule is this. When I saw this same type of review came in for the movie Eight Below. Oh my God, it's such a great movie. I cried all the way through the end. I was like all the way through the end of a dog movie. I know what happens. I'm out. I'm not watching it. Never seen it. Won't watch it. It was on a plane one time, and I just put on blinders and called it a day, bro. I'm not watching this stupid-ass movie that's going to make me cry. Like, I just don't do it. You guys are telling me I'm going to cry the whole time this show's on.
you won't cry the entire time. Like,
Yes,
there's,
he will.
No.
He cries in Publix commercials, bro. This
It
guy's
is-
definitely crying,
But
bro.
no, on
You're
on
gonna
the
cry.
real.
No, absolutely.
I know.
unreal. This
I
is-
know. That's
but
why.
it's not
Such a
sad.
mass-
But it's not sad.
No, it's
happy.
happy. It's happy
It's
tears.
happy, and you're like
The
you
whole
just
show's
feel
happy.
so.
Is there parents
good.
involved?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm out.
It's very confusing.
Parent things even make me cry more.
Well, you know,
But-
you know
Daddy
what?
daughter
really,
things,
when
they
you-
just-
father son things, all those things they get me. They get
The
me.
Yeah, but they
parents are
just really
crazy
talk.
because the parents are crazy because you can see the emotion in their face. And then the guy that got me was Steve. When they were talking about he's 65 years old, 50 years ago when he was 13, they didn't know what autism was. They just thought he was a weird ass kid, and he
got
bullied his whole
and
life.
stuff. Dude, I
and this
cried
kid,
so hard.
This guy, I would love to be this guy's friend. Steve, on this show,
I want to
would
be all
love-
their friends.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I want to be all their friends.
Every single one of these kids deserves. It put autism in another light for me.
Yeah,
I know people that have
Humanized
autism.
it.
Right. And yeah, of course I understand, but I don't fully understand. But that show really took me to another level and took me to a different place and made me understand the tribulations and the trials basically that these families have to go through. And the parents on this show, God bless them.
They are
They're so
amazing.
patient. Like the whole time, part of the reason I'm crying is like
She was,
I'm
like,
looking at my girl.
prepping
I'm
him
like,
for his date.
don't you wish you had parents that cared about you like these guys?
I know.
Like
They
our
care
parents are pieces of shit.
so
My parents are pieces of
much.
shit.
Oh my
I would
God.
love this. Like, and then their brothers. Like one of the sisters. are like, that's,
Abby's brother is so supportive. It's amazing.
wait till you
Like,
see
I'm telling
season number 2. There's a new guy that comes in, and the sister's like, this kid's the favorite guy in the world.
Yeah.
He's my favorite person in the whole. I mean, the way they talk, the support system, man. I'm ugly crying. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
See?
like. That
Well,
is
there's
incredible.
somebody
piece
I follow
of-
on-
I'm going to say I saw it,
serious.
and then it made me cry, and it was a great show.
Yeah.
Well, I love stuff.
You got to
like
know
that.
about
There's a-
Abby. Abby's awesome.
There's a family
Just
that I
take
follow
names.
on TikTok, and the brother has Down syndrome, and the older brother is like his idol.
him everywhere.
He
Is
will.
it the chubby dude with the dark hair? Always
He's
takes
a little
some places.
bit, yeah, but he also like if he comes out in something, the brother instantly goes and changes into the exact same outfit.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that, like just means the world to me. That like
Right.
these kids grew up like loving their sibling
Right.
and loving them in a different way. That
Why does my
shows the
wife
world.
not get excited when I dress like her then? Just kidding.
Well, because
Because
you're
wearing
using her
Daisy
heels.
Dukes, yeah,
Right.
wearing Daisy Dukes.
What is she
is
gonna
not.
wear? I think the show's
skirts
very
aren't for
interesting
everybody.
because it touches on stuff that you normally don't think about.
Yeah.
Like, obviously I've been around people on the spectrum and you never think about them finding love.
Yeah.
And then hearing from their
Or
mouth that
wanting
they're
it, thinking that they don't, because we just associate almost like
right.
human characteristics when someone has a Down syndrome or they're on the spectrum or whatever. And it's like, no, they have everything.
want
They
love.
want every
Everything.
single
They
thing
want
that
love.
you and I want.
Yeah.
Like
Even
they-
the one girl was like, I get horny. I'm misgendered
Yeah.
Asian, whoever she
Oh,
is. She's gonna be
Danny.
Danny's gonna be
Danny.
hard. Danny's gonna be hard as hell. She is incredibly smart.
She is incredibly. You could tell
Incredibly
from
smart.
the first interview with her in the very beginning. I was like, "Ooh, she is like a."
And
G,
then
like,
what's the blonde-haired kid? The guy that guy's likes the medieval things.
It's not Steven, is it?
No, Steve's the older guy.
Is he-
This
is
is the
older?
young guy. The guy
What's
that.
his name?
Oh man, I gotta. So, and I will tell you
And
a
he's
fun
gonna
little
be
fact.
He's gonna be.
Love on the Spectrum actually started in Australia, and I didn't know this. The American
Because I
version
remember
is
you
new.
said there was an Australian version.
I thought
so
that
was the first one.
Right, Love on
Okay.
on the Spectrum in Australia is the best one.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
A lot
just
of times that
from the
happens.
very get go when I watched the first episode and they introduced Abby, I fell in love with her. Like I wanted to be like
follow her on
her.
TikTok.
I
I
wanted
do
to be
too.
her
You know
friend.
she makes hats.
Really?
Yeah.
She has a business making hats.
I'm gonna
That's what
buy one.
supports herself. Me too. It's called Hats by Abby.
Well, I'm buying one
Yeah,
like
on
right
Instagram,
now.
Hats by Abby.
I'm
And in
buying
one
it.
of the scenes, she gives David a hat, and I didn't realize that she made that because they didn't make it known there. Like
Yeah.
I started researching these. I mean, it's incredible. They're absolutely incredible.
Made by no, it's made by Abby.
Made by
and
Abby.
she's
that's
got the mermaid as her logo.
Yes, and in one of the scenes,
love her.
no, look, you don't even understand. So a lot of people don't understand when you don't see this, you don't understand why she says mermaid. So she says that she relates to mermaids because she always felt like she was in the water and the rest of the world was on land.
I know.
That is such a powerful statement for somebody that's struggled their whole life to
yep.
show feelings, to understand and process that that's what she relates to. She felt like she was a mermaid looking out. She has a song. Did you see her music video?
No.
Abby has a music video.
She's like she's
And
by
it's the
far
most incredible thing in the world. She's talking to herself because she says she feels like autism feels like there's somebody trapped in her body trying to get out. Just to have that level of
self-aware.
understanding and self-aware that I don't have.
Yeah.
Most average people that have nothing wrong with them would never have that kind of understanding about themselves. They'll spend their whole life looking for that.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredible. I mean, it's I can't even say enough about how great this show is. I wish I knew what this guy's name was, but it's incredible. And season 2 is amazing. We just started it yesterday. Well, you need to watch it.
I'm not doing it.
You need to.
You really need to watch
you
it.
need. You need to. It's just it's
Think
so
yeah.
good.
I think
I'm glad you guys keep talking about it. I've seen it already.
I think every single person in the world should watch this.
Oh, yeah.
It is your duty as a human being
Just bring
to
your
watch this
projector.
show to understand what people on the spectrum go to.
But even so, Colin walked in, my 15-year-old
You're gonna
walked
watch
in
it.
when I was watching it, and he was like he thought it was because I'm a 90-day fiance junkie, and
Right.
I, like, to the
It has
T.
nothing to do with that.
And he thought it was another one of those. He's like, really, Mom? And I'm like, listen, just watch. And even he was, like, sitting there, and he was like, oh, like, he was so, like, invested, like, because now these kids are, I will say, today, kids that are on the spectrum are very well intermingled with schools. They're not. They used to be. They were completely
Because we
separated.
know what's going on now.
Yes, they used to be completely separated. They were in special classes. All this. Now they're intermingled. And he's like, Mom, there's so many kids in my school that are on the spectrum, and they are actually really cool to talk to.
Right.
And it made me proud as a mom because it's not like we've ever had like a talk. Like we sat down and be like, all right, let's have
Talk
this
about
conversation.
autism.
We never really had, but it made me feel good that he included those kids. Like they're no different. And I'm like, okay, at least something's going right in life.
Can you at least watch the trailer?
Tomorrow.
No, put it on.
really.
Put it on real quick.
We got 11 minutes.
We have 11. No, put it on. Put it on.
Come
No, we
You're
have
not
voting.
gonna cry in
Just
the
put
trailer.
the trailer on. Just put Love on the Spectrum trailer.
Damn.
First season
Yes.
trailer.
Right,
That's
right.
it. That's it.
And I'll turn my camera around for those that have not seen it.
Right. No. Yeah, exactly. Turn it on so they can see it. Love on the Spectrum season 1 trailer.
Season 1 trailer.
Yeah, up a little bit.
What is Nate paying for to be at the top of every search? How do I get that?
Right there. There you
What
go.
does that cost?
A lot of people our age aren't interested in commitment. They're only interested in
That's not the right
intercourse.
one.
That's not the right one. That's probably
Australia.
Australia. We don't want that one. Do the U.S. Right there.
Right there.
U.S.
That one.
Oh, she's good too.
Are you looking for love?
Yes, unquestionably so.
I don't want to be alone. I want to find someone.
I haven't dated in 33 years.
You could imagine I have to kiss many frogs to find the right guy.
Nope.
Everyone is different.
Correct.
Whether you're on the spectrum or not.
We are, however, all looking for the same thing: respect, understanding, and a whole lot of love.
My autism affects my social interactions. We're going to Google date topics. Do you see this in bold right here? The stakes are so much higher.
Through this process, he might find love.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My ideal partner would be somebody who can depend on me. We want to depend on each other.
To have a lovely lady, that
No,
would
I
be
love
an
him.
absolute dream.
Sometimes it can be challenging to find someone who doesn't write her off based off a diagnosis.
Here we go.
Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. You okay?
I'm nervous too.
I think you are so hot.
I got the giggles.
What are your dreams?
My dream is to meet somebody. And I finally got to meet you, and I think you're really cool.
I like her so much.
This is so fun.
You're my lion and I'm your lioness.
I really like how you hold my hand.
Cheers to us autistic people that are coming over leaps and bounds, now possibly finding love.
What do you want to do in the future?
Imagine what you and I do if we go have an adventure.
Seeing from the heart and from the soul is much more important, and I think this is what true love means.
It's gonna be a new chapter. Yes!
I love him.
Oh, God, I love this show so damn much. I'm already tearing up, bro. I love this show with a passion, dude. I've never been.
So, is it autism people meet other autism people?
Yes.
There's no like non-autism people.
Now
that-
there is in the scene. So because they go speed dating and they go speed dating with normal people, and you see the interaction,
Right.
And one of them is actually one of the girls that has the guy that I really liked, Pete or something like that. He was really good, and he ended up blowing her off. It's incredible, man. I encourage everybody out there. Again, it's sad, of course, but it's happy sad.
It's it's not really sad.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
very,
really not sad. It's I
no,
don't even
it just
understand.
makes
It's emotional.
you. It just makes you like appreciate.
Your kids, and it makes you appreciate the
Well-
fact that you didn't go through this.
And it also makes you appreciate like love in general because it's like a beautiful thing. Like
They break it down to the most basic thing what love is.
and Danny is.
I like you, you like me, you're a good person, I'm a good person.
They
You
don't.
got
They
good
don't care
intentions, I
about
got good
looks.
intentions.
They.
Right.
That's the big thing. Is like it's like what we should be. They're
Right.
not condescending like, oh, I don't like you because you're wearing
Right.
a black shirt. No,
Right.
they fall in love with the personality of the person, and it's just so beautiful that people should learn
All
from
of
them.
us should do that.
They should learn from them. It made me look at love in a whole different
Absolutely.
aspect yesterday. I was
Absolutely.
like, wow, like we are such a materialistic, like naive,
Right,
everything
because
society.
you'll never get with somebody unless they look good.
Yeah, and
For
these
the
guys
most part,
do not
all of us
care.
are, in guys and girls, we're focused on looks.
Shallow.
If someone,
Yes,
right, you're right, absolutely,
very. And they are not
for
at
the
all.
most part, you know, and they're not. I mean, that is.
I mean, the first scene when you see Abby meeting, what's his name?
David.
You wouldn't think that, like, in
And
a normal, she's a beautiful girl.
She is gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. If you would have looked at her,
There never would have
and
been
you
with
would have
him.
never been like, she's autistic or something's wrong. You would have never. She's a gorgeous girl. And me, naive me, going into it, watching it, I'm like, I'm looking at him. Now, I'm
No
not
way
saying,
she'll go for him.
Yes.
I said the same thing. No
Yes.
way she'll go for
And she
him.
literally was like so in love with him from day one. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, what am I doing wrong, like, in life? Because that's how. Why would I ever judge somebody like that when they don't? I'm like, she didn't even care about what he looked like. He could have been anything in this world, and as long as he had that personality, she'd be in love with him. It's absolutely a beautiful
incredible show.
It is
Incredible.
beautiful.
I can't say enough
couldn't-
about it. Probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life, man. Seriously.
Like, hats
You're
off
lost,
to
bro.
Net-
Don't watch it. But like I feel like everybody.
Whoever
should watch
developed
this.
that, because it says it's a Netflix series, so if Netflix developed that,
I don't think it's that because it would have said original. Oh, it's not because it was on Australia.
USA.
So
Yeah,
I
the
don't
USA
know.
version.
I don't know who developed this show, but I'm gonna look it up. Hats off to you.
And not only
Right.
that, like
I hope
when
they
I'm
give money to
watching-
autism.
When I'm watching this show, I'm realizing too that I don't feel like whoever produced this show is taking advantage of them.
Okay.
Like when I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying, but like the way that, what is it, Sai Kai or whatever, whoever the guy is that's a producer that's talking on this show, and I'm sure you're right. They probably don't give money back to autism, but I'm just saying, I really feel like they're genuinely trying to help them. Like I get that vibe from them when they're on the show. I don't get that vibe where it's like it's all for ratings, which it might be. I don't know. I'm
There
just
might
saying
be some, but it really seems like the
producer in
actually
specific.
really do, like any of the
They care.
producers that are there with the actual people, they really do care because they actually ask them questions that are not like probing in a way where it's just for rating. It's genuinely trying to find out how they are as a person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you can hear them sometimes in the background.
Ask them a question.
Yeah, ask
yet?
them a question.
What?
Are you convinced yet? Are you gonna like?
He's already getting a little emotional. He's like,
Well, I haven't run for office again. You guys are on my campaign team. I know that shit right now. Good Lord.
Has the jewelry coming back with it?
right?
With a response?
Well, I learned so much.
Dang.
I'm scared now. Like, I feel like I better have to watch it.
What
Everybody
happens, you
yells
have
next
to.
week.
That's what happens
you
when
don't watch
Steve and
it,
I
you're
are
not a good
passionate about
person.
something.
I think it's everybody's duty to watch this show.
Yeah.
To
It's a
better
great show.
understand, if you want to be a better person, watch this show.
Especially if you're a
If you
naive,
just wanna
shallow
be-
asshole, go
right,
ahead and watch that.
bald asshole,
Like-
right?
Dang.
Exactly.
I didn't say bald. I just said if you're a naive
Give us some
asshole.
ratings.
And I didn't even look at him. I was like,
You did. You look straight fucking at me, just so you
Naive
know.
asshole.
You literally said, "Oh,
Here's
the bell. It never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it rings, I wanna yell, bell." No?
I thought you said bail at first.
like in
I thought we were getting bailed out. I was like,
Whatever,
who's
bro.
waiting? I said, your bail bonds
Look,
here?
it's Brittany.
What? Hi.
Brittany's in the building! Oh, we don't have your shit, though. You have to come back another day.
Right, we don't have it. You know that, right?
It's in the fridge.
It's in the fridge.
At home. It's in the fridge at home.
Half eaten.
Half eaten. Right.
An aquarium in New Hampshire used non-toxic paint and had their otters create 25 Valentine's Day cards along with 10. The Colorado Springs Police Department held its 5th annual Valentine's Day card contest for kids. They get handed out to cops, and prize for the best card is always stuffed animals. A pre-K class won this time with an American flag-themed card.
Aw, that's cute.
And last but not least, a couple of Minneapolis were remodeling their bathroom when they found a pair of love letters behind a wall that could be 100 years old. Both were written by the same person, possibly a teenager who signed them John B., but he wrote 2 letters to 2 different girls.
Well, you're a
John.
player. John, you player. John, you start out good, and then it ended really bad.
Have you guys ever written love letters before? Like real in-depth love letters?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That used to be that. That used to be the high school thing.
Yeah.
I used to write poems.
Did you cry like when
And
you were
I would
writing
say that if I had my poems to this day, because I had so many, that they would be worth loot.
I had a poem published in a book.
And
You did?
And I
when I was young. I wish I could find that.
I did it and so mad. I only remember one.
Really?
Isn't that weird that I remember one?
If
It's very sad because I don't do it anymore. I don't say it out loud.
Have you guys ever thought?
Very young and
random
stupid.
thought. Have you guys ever thought about looking up your doppelganger on social media?
He lives here.
No.
Jason
He
Jones?
goes into places. No, not Jason Jones. He looks just like me. He goes into places and say he's
No, I
me,
meant
and they give
name-
him free drinks.
Name doppelganger.
Really?
He does it all the time.
Like your full name.
I want to know who it
Look
is.
it
I
up
can't
on
find him
Facebook.
now.
Oh.
There's one in Spain. She's a reporter.
So how do you
I
do
love that. So just basically go on Facebook like you're searching for someone, but put your name. And then go
Yeah.
look at their profiles and see what they are.
Do you want to
That's-
see what?
I know I have a twin in Orlando.
I have a
somewhere.
model in Los Angeles. His name's Charlie Lowe. It's literally, and he's hot as hell.
So I just type in my name.
So you just want to find somebody with your same name, not somebody who looks like you.
No, yeah, I didn't mean doppelganger I meant name doppelganger. It
have
has
both.
your exact name.
Do I use my
The guy here does
Your
my
full name. Your full
There's
name.
also a guy who lives here
or my
with my exact name and my exact birth date, who's a criminal and has jacked me up for apartments across the country after I lived here.
That happened to
Who's the
Mike
one
too.
guy that we had that we talked about that had your name? Jason Jones. The
That's
black
the
dude,
guy.
though.
That's him.
Oh, he's local?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Here, go to his arrest record. Same birth date as me.
Wow.
Is he on Lee County Sheriff?
Yes.
When I met
Okay,
Sean,
let's
he
go.
told me, "Don't Google me." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Of course I'm gonna Google." He's
Right.
like, "That's not me. It's a gay porn star, and his name is Sean John Cody."
Sure.
That's what happens when you have. That's what happens when you have
That's
three
not me,
first
baby.
names.
That's not my bag.
He's like, "I tried to buy the domain and everything. The guy won't sell it to me." He was-
I was just thinking about. I went to a tattoo fest, and I had the exclusive rights to do all the videography. I had rented big cameras, had a crew. We were doing a whole DVD for this thing, right?
I squealed.
And this crew runs in through, and they're videotaping. And I'm like, bro, you can't be here. And then on their shirts, it says something like TatWriters65 or something like that .com. Like it was something like that. So I was like, well, who are they? TatWriters65.com. This domain is available for sale. Bro, I swear on my life, I bought it right there at the convention. And when he walked around, I said, first off, you don't have permission to be here to film. That's mine, Gil. I have a contract. Secondly, if you want your website, it's for sale. Let me know.
Left
like,
half of
what?
the screen is frozen.
I was like, yeah. Huh?
Left half of the screen is frozen. We've been told.
No, well, we're
Da, da,
We're out of here.
da.
We're out of here.
That
Yeah.
left side don't matter
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh. Who's on the left side? Me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't matter when they had their little powwow earlier. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
thanks.
Right.
Cut us out of
Oh.
everything. Whatever.
You guys feel special together?
The love.
I'm not letting you do anything else, you jackass. All right, remember when that repo man comes for the car, don't forget to save the radio!